the refurbished interior of a throne of the kings and queens of the sea. The quarters of a captain whose name has been long since forgotten, made into a place of business and elegance, even this deep within the bowels of Blackwall. Curtains flutter in the stagnant air as two figures cross the threshold, giving way to the smell of candle fire and incense. I must say, Kai, I'm not used to you slumming it out down here with the rest of us. To what do I owe the pleasure? The matriarch prods, all the while uncorking a bottle of amber toxin. The contents pool in the bottom half of a glass before she hovers the bottle over a second of similar shape. Looking to the Goliath, Malachi doffs his hood, revealing his steely gaze and brown hide face covering. He waves off the gesture. The matriarch corks the bottle and plucks the amber-filled glass from the countertop before planting her leather-clad posterior on the edge of her desk. I lost her, Vera, Malachi confesses as the pale purple tiefling sips from her glass. As liquid euphoria meets the pit of her stomach, Vera sets down the glass and delicately crosses one leg over another. I'm afraid you're going to have to be more specific, dear. A lot of girls can get lost in Blackwall. Some even find their way down here.
Moondust. She's escaped.
Malachi grumbles, practically spitting the words to the floor. One, not her name, and you know that. Two, I'm very well aware. You wouldn't have come down here yourself for anything else. It is just so much sweeter to hear you admit to your own failings. Vera muses, her fingers tracing the rim of her glass. The liquid amber quakes in its glass confinement as Malachi slams his hand onto the desk.
This isn't a game.
Malachi growls, his cold eyes hovering closely to the matriarch's. Vera pauses, her expression unmoving, her resolve unyielding, her soft fingers brushing the hard ridges of Malachi's face. Oh, Malachi, that is all Blackwall is, a game. It is those who hold all the pieces that reign supreme. Her thumb plays with the edge of his face mask. I remember the day you and I came across that poor, lost little pixie. You would have been so lost without my knowledge of the Sylvani language. Those were simpler days. You and I against the world. Do you still recall my warmth? She sirens, giving the face mask a playful tug with her thumbnail. She leans in, expectantly, the faint taste of amber on her lips. She waves a soft gesture, snuffing the candlelight from afar, giving way to darkness. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, hello and welcome to another episode of Sins of the Blood. It is Sunday night. You know what that means. We are back in the city of Blackwall. I am your DM for the evening, the one and only Poutine Pastry, the Farting Tart, joined by 6 of Blackwall's souls. Hello, friends.
Look, if Malachi don't want her, I'll take her. Move, bitch! D&D reminding us how gay we are.
Vaughn, how ludicrous.
Shut up! I fucking tea. I snorted my tea.
Yes, hello, my friends. Welcome on into our first Christmas edition of Sins of the Blind. It is now December in the year of our Lord 2025. With that being said, we have a little bit of a late start. Just a hair late, so we're going to go ahead and do our test rolls and get down to brass tacks.
I'm
Everyone
sorry,
go on
Nug.
ahead.
Damn it! 17.
Did you upset my dog?
10.
I did. I was choking. What else was I supposed to do?
9.
Natural 20! Yay!
Ooh,
Alrighty, Bun! Go ahead
Finally.
and take your point of inspiration. Well done. Alrighty.
I think we're averaging like once every session at this point.
There has been one natural 20, I believe, the last like 4 sessions. Like, no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys are
Maybe
boosting that average quite high.
Maybe that's where all of our rascals luck is going.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's something to
maybe.
be said for that.
Maybe that's why we didn't have it the last few sessions, because I stole it the last time. I'm sorry, guys.
Alrighty, my friends. Well, let's go ahead and get down to it. Let me find some music for us. Let me go with one that has been a favorite of mine in our sessions here in the city of Blackwall. I would like, for an inspiration, for those who should wish to go ahead and give us a brief recap of last session.
I did last time.
I did as well.
You both did.
Nose goes.
No, gosh.
If I'm last, do I have to do it?
Yes.
Okay.
Either you or River.
Or Frost.
Is he? Oh yeah, he muted. Couldn't remember if he walked away or not.
As I said in the other chat, I have about 2 brain cells and neither of them even remember what I did over the last week.
That's why we have a
Valid.
library.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is why we have the
Awesome.
library.
I was gonna say you're also exhausted from travel from
I am.
earlier.
If nobody wishes to, I can do it, but know that that will have significant effects throughout the course of the session. Smile.
What?
I will make an attempt.
Go for it.
It's not gonna be great.
I will help out where I can.
So we started the session talking to Ajana, or as translated, Bellflower. She appears to be a part of the Sealy Court of the Fae, captured by Malachi after coming to the Primaterial from failing in one of her missions. I gotta double check that note actually. Supposed to be a messenger, but she was a gilded relay. Was given a box, but was told not to open the box. She opened the box and got teleported to the Primaterial, attacked by an owlbear, and then captured by Malachi. She confessed that she was released from the Archangel's capture by a pink-haired woman, someone who reportedly bears a similar resemblance to someone who hired Copper and Semri to steal from the tower. Yeah, and she somehow might... So she is a prime suspect, might be tied to the crashing of the Guinevere. Laith got an invitation from Lord Harrow Novak himself, prompting a job position, a deputyship. I think that's the word. I think that's the word for it. With a significant amount
perhaps. I am genuinely unsure.
Deputization sounds a lot better, honestly. A deputization also kind of showcasing how much Lord Novak wants to get this done. Sorry. Yeah, Novak is asking Lathan to help bring in Rook Ashford with a lot of significantly good benefits too. Boom. And the last thing I have here is Semri and Copper go over their. Upon hearing about this pink-haired lady, went over, compared notes about the device that they were asked to to acquire. I'll say nicely, and finding out that it's got red meridium in it, and possibly talking to somebody by the name of Selex's Dent. And that's the last bit of notes I have.
Okay. I think that suffices. The only missing tidbit there is that your group did coincide with each other in whether or not Lath should accept this offer or not. Ultimately, most of you came to the conclusion that Lath should, that it seemed genuinely like too good of a deal to pass up. And so Lath met with the Baron once more, or the Duke once more, accepted the contract, got their official signatures in, and that is pretty much where we left things. So Joe, thank you very much. Go ahead and take your point of inspiration.
Thank you.
You're welcome. With that, as we return back to our game, following the events of Lath meeting with the Duke for a second time, I would presume that you all probably meet up once more to go over, the fact that Lath has now signed up with the Duke. And more specifically, I recall there being mention of last session, you guys wanting to discuss as to whether or not you wanted Lath to give your names as confidants in the official investigation that Lath is now a part of.
Pact would request that his name not be on any official reports or anything.
TBH, above game, I feel like anyone essentially already actually working with the city would be the safest to put on record.
Are you kidding? I'm all for networking, but it would also.
But you don't.
It would also.
Yeah. It would be great to be specifically known by the Duke, but that's
Pause.
too many
Is
eyes.
that Bella I hear in the background?
Yeah, she did just meow at me. I don't know where she is, actually. I think she just trotted by and meowed at me. She's gone.
Bye.
Sorry, I heard her and I went, hold on. Anyways, continue.
She's standing on the back of the couch. That's where she is, okay?
What, so you want to put Pact and Bach on the papers?
That is my suggestion. It's pretty much anyone but Copper and Semri.
I can tell y'all
he's gonna have
above
to go
game.
over to the Duke's house with them.
I can tell y'all above game. There is almost no disadvantage except for the sake of privacy, to putting the names of 2 Dawn Creed members as official confidants. The only downside would be obviously your own sense of privacy in the matter.
Hi, babies.
And that would be the main reason why Pact would not want his name on there. He just does not want more attention drawn to himself, especially because we are carrying precious cargo now,
which is incredibly valid. So I'm getting a no from Pact. Is that a yes from Bulk?
I think he's just done. Yes.
Okay.
As Punk just put in chat, a serial killer already knows my name. Might as fucking well.
For all intents and purposes, Solomon's name is extremely likely going to go on there because Lord Novak knows that Lath is staying in the tower. Solomon was there at the manor with Lath. It would make sense that Solomon's name would go on the list, unless you really truly do not want it to be J. Frost.
No, Bella. Nah, I mean, if it's realistically gonna be there, that kind of makes the sense.
Okay. So what about Copper and Semri?
No.
I'm getting no from Semri, a yes from Copper for networking purposes?
Yes.
Okay. Understood.
Samurai doesn't need to do it, and Copper is already on there.
I am y'all's social shield.
Yeah.
Copper is basically Simri's boss and landlord and bestie.
Yeah.
All right,
He
I'm
lets me
making a
stab
note
things.
for my account. A moment.
He lets me stab things legally, and I can get away with it.
The good old stab and steal.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make Lath or anyone rush around town to have this this formal submission of names posted to House Blackwall. We'll just wave that off and say that it gets done easily. But
Thank you.
as far as you're welcome. As far as the investigation goes, that means that the names of official consultants in the investigation of Rook Ashford, serving alongside one Lath Sea Angler are one Copper, one Solomon Akava, and one Bulk. Should the rest of you, Simri and Pact, decide to submit your names to that later, you are welcome to do so. But that is the current official registry as far as the investigation goes at this moment. So you guys hammer out those details, and you are welcome to proceed as you see fit with whatever conversations you may want to have.
There is a big conversation to be had.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
CJ and I forgot to talk about how we were gonna start this. Teehee.
Above game, with the time that has passed thus far, it is getting just after the general lunch hour, roughly like we're approaching like the 1 o'clock period at this time. We're slowly creeping into the afternoon.
Yeah.
So, as far as you said that we were probably going to meet.
You guys, unless there's anyone who really does not want to be here at this moment, I'm presuming that y'all got back together after Lath had his second meeting with the Duke to hammer out details and have any relevant discussions. I'm presuming you all are currently at the Copper Piece right now.
Understood.
Unless, again, anyone has any significant business that they want to tackle instead that keeps them out of this meeting.
Understood. Unless anyone is against it, Copper's just gonna kind of like wrangle everyone all up for a group meeting. So, we have a few ideas about where to take our lead in our investigations. 2 are out at the moment. There's the dangling thread of Gilgog, and perhaps we might be able to find them. But the second of our pink-haired mystery woman, this is something that I believe I can provide some insight onto. You see, though I know not their name, they are an intermediary, one that we have done business with. Very recently, in fact. And he is going to look on over to the table, and then he's going to lock eyes with Solomon. Master Solomon, are you paying attention?
course I am. Well,
Good. Because I believe this will be quite relevant to you, and perhaps interesting to boot.
go on. He's
Do you-
just folding his fingers, interlacing them together as he's kind of just leaning back a bit in the chair.
Do you recall several days ago, perhaps more, close to a week, I think, where there was a break-in at the tower?
Yes, I am very familiar with that. Why?
I'm curious. Has there been any fruit in the investigations of the break-in?
Unless you're about to tell me that you managed to figure out what a bunch of investigative minds have not.
Hey, J Frost, can I ask you just to move a little closer to your mic, please?
Oh yeah, my apologies.
Thank you.
Is this better?
Yes, that is better.
Yeah.
You were just quiet because you were far away, but also in a hushed tone.
My apologies.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
all good,
also
all
kind of
good.
fighting a little throat infection.
Oh. DIA.
Yeah, it's the holiday season.
Yeah.
Are you to tell me that you managed to figure out something that a bunch of investigative minds and wizards of higher capability have not?
Of course. We have our own ways, after all.
Then do tell.
The ones who procured the item was us.
Solomon does not say a fucking word. He
Without
is
a-
not breaking eye contact with Copper. He is looking him dead in the eye, with maybe the only chance of breaking it is immediately shifting over to Simri. And just immediately going back between the two. Feel free to see what he's thinking.
I was gonna say you could make an insight on Simri if you wanted to. Yeah, exactly.
Oh
Punk.
no. Oh, no.
No.
I'll roll an insight just to get a good bead, but on Solomon specifically.
Solomon, you're
23.
welcome to roll deception, insight, whatever you may feel. Or not deception, persuasion, however you may feel in this regard. If should
I'll be
either of
flat.
them apply.
I'll just be flat out honest.
Great.
Hey, you know the look that a viper has as it's been annoyed, and it's debating, and it's basically waiting for the right time to leap out and bite down on something that's basically been pissing it off.
Yeah, that's
Understood.
Belle
Yeah.
every time I look at
That's
her.
Solomon right now. He is looking at you, waiting to see what is the best time that I can do to kill these people.
Mhm.
There is
Valid.
flat out hatred, and if there was any friendship, it just went out the window.
Oh,
The plant died. The
because
plant
you've been
died.
so friendly so far.
The plant died. You were supposed to water it with water. You decided to water it with Mountain Dew.
You kept putting coffee on it!
Well,
exactly.
we'll get to that. I'll have.
Coffee does not make it grow.
Don't worry, I've got a way to salvage this.
I was going to
Copper's
say,
combined.
does Solomon's, I guess, best way of saying it, disdain, is that obvious to everybody else in the room?
There is a creasing of the brow. There is a deepening scowl taking on his
I'm
face.
sorry,
No teeth.
Dad.
But man, dude he is eyeing you up with venomous malevolence right now.
You being Copper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seeing this, Pact would definitely try to not get in between, but definitely stand in between just in case something happens.
You're hovering near.
His arms are
Ready himself.
Yeah, his arms will be folded into his armpits, and he trying to appear as non-threatening as possible, but definitely trying to, stand on business.
Understood.
Pack.
You are asserting yourself, but not interfering.
Yeah.
You're asserting yourself as an authoritative friend by not getting involved anyway.
Yeah, like the opposite of Timmy's dad.
Exactly.
God.
Shout out,
Yeah,
Mr.
good
Turner.
But, so Copper sees this and he goes, "Your restraint is most appreciated. I offer this to you because we are not the ones who have it, nor are we the ones who asked for it. We are but middlemen, tools in this instance. For the individual who picked up the item matches the description of Lady Ajana. The one pink-haired individual.
Above game. Do I know exactly what was stolen?
Make me history check with advantage.
You got it. Advantage. Him story. Let's say with a 23.
You know that the tower, at its core, there is a series of arcane devices, all powered through chunks of very powerful meridium that basically act as batteries to give the tower its structure. So you know that the tower is works the same as a magnificent mansion in terms of its build, in that the inside is larger than the outside portrays, and you have sprawling halls and large chambers and such that when looking on the outside of the chamber, or on the outside of the tower, conveys that not all the interior can actively fit inside. The machine that a battery in quotes, a component was stolen from, is one of the primary devices that gives the tower its ability to hold its form like that. If the machine were to go down, all of those interior components that the tower holds, in quotes, they would begin to leak into the reality around it. Basically, if the machine goes down, all of the interior inside the tower that otherwise wouldn't fit would begin to spill into reality, into the outside of the tower. And yet, at that point, you are risking massive structural damage to the tower itself, and obviously a lot of damage to whatever spills out, as well as the personnel.
Yeah, I was about to ask, considering with the impossible dimensions of this, I would assume that not only would the collateral damage be high, but the potential harm and casualties would also be great, considering not only is it like the tower, you also have the surrounding neighborhood. If not more.
That is part of why the tower, that's a bit of a secret reason why the tower is on its own private plot of land, because if that were to happen, the tower has enough buffer space around it to where it wouldn't damage anything realistically outside of its grounds. But that which is inside would become outside and be likely almost completely destroyed, just based on it spilling out into the material, into reality, like you would expect. Now, you know, because you've been in the tower for a significant period of time, that one battery, one of these components, going missing, while that isn't a huge deal, it is quite pricey to replace because red meridium is extremely rare.
Would I have an ability to... Would I be able to kind of... With my time within the tower and understanding of magical components, would I be able to kind of gauge a price?
Oh, you're
that
looking
red
at...
meridian would
You are
fetch?
looking at thousands of platinum. Just for for operations to find it, to harvest it safely, condense it into that shape. The whole process, it's a massive undertaking, and you have to be extremely rich or have a primary benefactor to begin to conduct such an operation. You know that the tower has an emergency supply for situations like this should one burn out, become damaged, get stolen. But there's a limited number of emergency supply. And again, while one being stolen, while that is not outright dangerous to the integrity of the tower, 2 or 3, you are looking at major falling out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But you do know, because of your extensive arcane knowledge, you do know that red meridium, because it is so rare, because it can be so volatile, its uses are not exactly common knowledge with most populace.
Mm-hmm.
You yourself didn't really even know what it was, what specifically red meridium was, until you started working in the tower.
Noted. Solomon's gonna keep his face. Still gonna keep that stanky bitch face.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna close his eyes and he's gonna take in a deep breath and go. So let me get this straight. Do you need me to repeat that, or is that clear?
No, you're good.
You broke into a highly guarded, highly dangerous area.
Mm-hmm.
Not just any area. My home
Mm-hmm.
and workplace,
Mm-hmm.
as well as the home and workplace of many of my other associates. You stole an item of red meridium worth thousands, maybe tens of thousands of platinum. Not knowing what it was, delivering it to an individual without even thinking to have questions or maybe backup, inquiries.
With
Putting
one
not only
more aspect that I should include in your knowledge of red meridium, Solomon. The component that was stolen, despite it being of such small size, roughly the size of maybe a thumb, maybe even
like
a
a
little
marble?
smaller. If that were to go fully volatile and God forbid detonate, that could easily eradicate a perimeter the size of Blackwall Central Plaza. That's how volatile it is. That's how extremely dangerous it is.
Oh, thank you. I am needing more ammunition for this talk. And not only that, you've stolen an item that is so volatile that even the most inconspicuous activation of it could obliterate Blackwall Plaza, killing hundreds. And you are just now telling me about this.
Simmering Copper. When you say it like that.
All under... How much did you get paid?
Respectfully.
How
That
much?
is... No.
He's like, was it at least worth it, guys?
Sounded like Copper's also saying, no, I'm not getting it, because no. No, it doesn't sound like we were.
Yeah,
Copper,
saying,
you
no.
hearing all this, you absolutely were way undersold
You
on the
got
price of this
chipped.
component.
Absolutely.
You got chipped.
Copper is letting him say his piece.
Unless he's done.
Oh no. Solomon immediately gets up from the table. He's gonna fold his arms behind his back. He's gonna walk over. Walk away from the table just for a wee little bit.
You just hear screaming around the other corner.
He's gonna minor illusion a guy. Just some generic looking
A guy.
just
A man.
some generic looking Bob kind of guy. And that illusion, he's going to modify it as this man is getting crushed to death. Painfully.
He can't do that to us, so he had to do it in his head, but also let us see how he was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
A man getting crushed, ripped apart, stabbed, bisected, vivisected, and then he's going to end the illusion. Walk back over to the table, sit down calmly, folding his fingers, interlacing them together to make a, kind of like a, like how you would see like the prayer thing, except not actually a prayer, and just lay it on the table,
Yeah.
keeping his eyes closed and going, You two are going to do a lot to fix this situation. I don't want to hear if and or buts.
Is that not
Because
what
the
we are
only
doing?
thing keeping me from going to the authorities and reporting that it was you two is the fact that currently we have much bigger fish to fry.
Indeed.
Hey,
And
Solomon,
because
do
of
me a
that-
favor.
Yes.
Have you read your DMs?
No, I have not, buddy.
Hey, you should read that.
Solomon, look at your sending stone.
Don't read them aloud. Just inform me when you have.
Solomon.
I have
sending
read your
stone.
messages, my good sir.
Cool. Can you make me 2 things?
Oh, by all means. What would you like me to do, bud?
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15.
Okay. And can you make me a sanity saving throw?
By all means. That's a 14.
Okay. Your sanity
He's
is
fine.
unaffected.
He's fine. See,
He's
guys.
fine.
It's
You
fine.
got it out. It's fine.
Proceed with your conversation.
Of course.
Continuing.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Bigger fish to fry. That's where was the last note we left off on.
Stopped on.
Master Soul.
Yeah.
If you are looking for someone to touch your anger at, I am here to receive it. However, if you are wishing to get back at the one who stole from you,
Zimmer is right
I
there.
Yeah, throw you under the bus. No.
There is a feeling of malevolence towards you both.
Perhaps the one who currently owns this component should earn your ire instead. Our services as thieves, we've been open about. As we are open with this situation, proffer it in the hope of continuing our cooperation with one another, knowing the inevitable anger and ire that it may draw from you. If you want, the individuals responsible for sending thieves to do what they do and acquire something for themselves. Are you familiar with Salax's debt at all?
I would like everyone here to go ahead and make me history checks.
I'm so good at these.
The story.
Simri, you're going to get advantage on this because of your affiliation with Copper.
16?
6.
19.
19, okay.
History.
Solomon, you go ahead and roll as well.
A 24.
Okay.
Fine, show me up then. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I
And
will.
Then I just need a
Please
check
do.
from Lath.
History. Go.
My sheet froze.
No!
Oh no.
Fuck you, roll 20.
Quick, use hot hands on it.
Oh,
There you go.
I didn't mean to roll with advantage, but 10.
That is okay.
Leith is here. Leith's having a great time.
Pact, Simri, and Solomon. Simri, you know this name because of your affiliation with Copper, and you received the information that Copper granted you about Salax's debt.
Yeah.
As for the rest of you, I'm actually going to read a bit of a snippet that is directly from CG and I's DMs about Copper's knowledge of Salax's debt.
Oh.
So I will copy this and I will put this in lore drops for everyone's reference.
Thank you.
But Reichenberg has long been under the rule of the Reichenberg family. I'm going to pull up the Baldur map real quick. Reichenberg, the capital, for those who may not remember. Reichenberg has long since been under the rule of the Reichenberg family. Or House Reichenberg. The Reichenberg royal family, I should say. Who established the city in the Second Age, the Age of Iron. Since then, the oldest child of each familial generation has always held the seat of power. The current ruling empress is one Tatiana Markov. The second echelon of rulership within Reichenberg is known as the Rosehaven Circle. I promise that all of this is relevant. The Rosehaven Circle is a senate of 13 figures, typically mages, but generals, nobles, religious figures, and more have held seats on the circle, on the council, who act as authority figures and advisors to the crown. Typically, members are voted in by the populace, except in rare circumstances where the Empress/Emperor appoints a member to the circle. In these cases, that appointed member is granted the opportunity to plead their case before the circle. If the circle approves, they enter deliberations to see which chair is replaced. In most circumstances, the eldest member usually steps down. Now, here's where this becomes relevant to the name Salax's Dent for, again, Pact, Simri, and Solomon. The name Salax's Dent is a name that arose in popularity in the last few years, roughly 4 to 5 years, after Tatiana Markov appointed him to the circle, following his help in unearthing a coup that was brewing within the walls of Reichenberg. The details of this coup, of this event, are hushed whispers within the royal court, But the news and rumors have spread like wildfire amongst the populace.
As they do.
Salax's dent is apparently of This is where I'm gonna say that this is probably at this stage just Solomon and Simri. The information that comes after this. Salax's dent is apparently of exemplary arcane knowledge, which has been of no small benefit to the throne and to the circle. But the most notable aspect of Dent's transition into the circle was due to the man he replaced. A man by the name of Gaius Tibor, who was Lady Tatiana's promised consort, who voluntarily stepped down from the circle to focus on his relationship with Tatiana. There is all that information for y'all in Lore Drops. I'm going to make a distinction that last bit is for Simri and Solomon, as well as Copper, because Copper already knew this because of checks that were made away from table.
Fucking names overlapping between games.
Yeah, at first I was like, Tibor. Oh no.
Tibor.
So, all of that in short, to simplify all of that, Salaxis Dent is the name of someone who was recently, within the last few years, appointed to the Rosehaven Circle in Reichenberg. That's the very short version.
Yes.
A lot of information, but all of it relevant.
Mm-hmm.
That tired frown is not leaving Solomon's face. It has only gotten deeper.
Fair enough.
Very fair.
And on top of this entire shit sandwich, Salaxis Dent. The Salaxis Dent. Who replaced Gaius Tibor, whom, if I recall, is Tatiana's promised consort, and is considered to be one of the most exemplary of arcane knowledge.
I will say that the name Tatiana Markov is information that you're all aware of, no checks required, as she is Empress of Reichenberg. She is the head honcho of Baldur, if there were to be one. I actually don't think I have a handout for her, but I will get y'all one here in just a moment. In the meantime, y'all go ahead and continue your conversation.
You're claiming that Salaxis Dent is basically the individual, the mastermind behind this entire situation, at least in terms of the theft. Being tied to Reichenberg with the royal family. Sorry, I had a mute for cough. Is this...
Can I have Copper, Simri, and Solomon make me insight checks?
Oh boy, I can't wait to see my insight.
14.
13.
The fucking 6.
Copper. This is actually going to play into a question that you asked me above game. Why would someone, especially someone of such high station from Reichenberg, want something not just from Blackwall, but specifically the tower? More specifically, why does Salaxis Dent need red meridium.
Hey, Tart.
Hey, what's up?
Apologies if this is like a future note, but because we're all a good chunk of us are familiar with Tatiana Markov, do we know what she looks like?
I'm actually currently making y'all your handout.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I didn't have it on hand. I haven't put it in the game yet, so I'm actually making it now. I'm just trying to find my relevant image.
Sorry for that.
No, all good.
I thought I had a brain blast, but it turned out to be a brain fart.
Brain blast! Yeah, I will have that here for y'all here in but a moment. NPC art.
Continuing though from Solomon's very justified crash out.
Yes,
Very
continue on doing
justified.
this.
Very valid crash out, by the way.
preparing the 6-cylinder magic missile revolver. The big iron.
Here is y'all's handout for Tatiana Markov, Empress of Reichenberg. Right after I correct this typo.
I thought you were about to say right
Boom.
after these messages.
Oh, damn.
Giving off that Skyrim Jarl vibe.
Kinda, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
But yes, as Solomon was about to kill Copper,
Strangle the lizard.
No, my lizard. Lizard.
I just realized I misspelled Reichenberg. Hold on, have I done that everywhere? I sure
Seeing
did.
you, J Frost, if you're gonna say anything else.
Is an intentional misspelling. I'm going to leave it. Technically, it should be R-I-E, but whatever.
My apologies. For some stupid reason, my brain immediately also flashed to Reichenberg, also home to the world-famous Reichenberger.
But yes,
No,
Tatiana
now it's
Markov is a human woman in her late 30s as of the year of our Lord 8 the year of our Lord 8.
8. My favorite
Hey.
year.
Grug can't wait to party like it's 9. But Solomon's just
Ain't
again,
nobody.
like the brows are furrowing harder, the eyes are closed, the frown is deepening, there's even a bit of gritting of the teeth. All of this. And you think this is going to get everything hunky-dory?
oh, what's squared away with the act?
Oh no. We're far squared away. Very, very far, considering the implications.
If you want to talk about implications, then I suggest that we talk about why this high-ranking official in Reichenberg commissioned thieves to burgle their way into the tower for this red meridium.
Instead of just paying for it himself.
Inexpensive as though the component may be, someone of high-ranking stature surely would be able to acquire one legally.
More than likely wanted it on the down low on purpose.
And to top it all off, let us not forget that their intermediary directly organized and participated in the freeing of the Scarlet Butcher by a, frankly, innocent and trying to find the word belabored pixie victim.
Can I have just one? This is gonna be just a general. I will allow. No, No, can I just get one more general wisdom check from the group?
Okie dokie.
Wisdom check?
Wisdom check.
That's a 14.
Wisdom.
No, there, Bach didn't do one. Sorry.
9.
Nat
5.
2.
Poor Bunk. Bunk is just here.
Puck is oh no!
Like, man, these noble, these rich people doing too much. Fuck, I hate these people.
Bulk is just having a good time watching this and currently munching on, like, little, like... I don't want to say sardines.
I just want to say him, like, he's just, like, rolling his eyes, picking his teeth. It's like, man.
There is
Man,
a lot
rich
of
people
tension
doing
in the
shit.
current conversation. And Copper trying to be the level-headed one. It does make sense that Copper picks up on this. Copper, you also having been the person to be in Blackwall the longest between everyone here in the group, you know that there has always been an underlying tension between Blackwall and Reichenberg in regards to, which originates from their, I guess you could say, measurement in power. They are both, Blackwall and Reichenberg are, with each passing day, becoming closer and closer in regards to station. And so there has been, you know, that Lord Novak has had to subjugate, has been a target. How am I trying to say this?
With words.
With words. He's had to subjugate a bit towards Reichenberg to keep things kosher, but there has been for some time now a bit of underlying tension between the two major cities.
Oh, placating.
Placating. That's
Yeah.
the word. Thank you, J Frost. Take inspiration.
Woo!
You take those.
Yay! I've got a nice view.
Reichenberg is of heavy opinion that Blackwall is and shall remain second place. Meanwhile, with each passing day, it seems like Blackwall is slowly, more and more, creeping up to the same level in quotes, as Reichenberg.
It's honestly crafty, to say the least. Those in Reichenberg would be well aware of the importance of the tower and everything that it can do. Small disruptions, perhaps to acquire an object, more put them into a bit of a frenzy. And on top of that, perhaps if they learn of a serial killer, organizing their escape, or at least aiding in it. Something to think about.
Laith, you recall Lord Novak mentioning that Reichenberg is waiting for word as to, in regards to the status of Rook Ashford. And that the Duke hasn't reported Ashford's escape yet to Reichenberg.
As far as I know, the Duke hasn't reported Ash is missing. He was supposed to send word to Reichenberg.
Kept under wraps, no doubt, given the current situation. But I imagine Reichenberg is extremely interested in knowing this any day now.
Yeah, that's why I was told to take care of it as fast as possible and as soon as possible.
You think that they'd endanger that many people just based off of jealousy, though?
I don't know. Not entirely, anyways, Master Pact. There are many more moving parts at this juncture, beyond our scope. regardless, what make of you of these revelations and information? He kind of looks to Solomon, but also to the rest of the group. He's got one, kind of wants input.
There is still a very quiet and very angry-looking wizard at the end of the table.
Clock shrugs.
Above game. I don't know, man. I just work here.
I just work here.
I just got hired yesterday.
I just got here a week ago.
Bro, this is my first day on the job. They ain't even tell me shit.
Poor Lath. Lath has been here for a little over a week and has just been thrown to the fucking wolves.
Yeah,
Dumped into a typhoon.
Yeah.
truly.
Welcome to seasonal retail. Now go. Face off against this angry horde of Karens.
Truly.
On
Yes.
Black Friday.
On Black Friday. Oh.
Oh
But-
no, it's Christmas.
Copper-
And there's the Tickle Me Elmo.
Copper is going to look to everyone and go, this gives us a lot of threads tying together. Reichenberg organizing some disruption to keep Blackwall in their place, as it were. As for our immediate concerns, perhaps we can find that remedium another day, but this does mean that our go-between, we know where they are going, in a sense.
And if we keep following this trail, I'm sure it'll most likely lead us back to it. It seems like that's the running joke at this point. Everything is fucking connected.
I don't know. Part of me thinks that it might just be a Salax's Dent thing. I highly doubt the Empress of Reichenberg is involved in this. I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Perhaps, after all, Salaxis Dent was the most recent on the council, for interesting reasons, nonetheless. Perhaps this is their... Perhaps this is just one of the ways how they approach this position, in reality, anyways.
Wonder if the boy toy's in on it.
You're going to have to be very specific. Which one's the boy toy bulk?
I'll set a different word. Consort. Same thing.
Fair enough.
Gaius Tibor.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to, go ahead and roll me a history check on Gaius Tibor.
Do this.
Dorky, dorky.
Right.
Hey, I did better this time. 14.
19.
14.
Again. On history.
26!
Let's
Whoa!
go.
Good numbers, good
Solomon.
numbers.
Simon and
Am
Sarah.
I included in that?
Anyone who wants to. The DCs
Solomon.
are varying based on the results of the
No.
previous checks with Salaxis Dent.
7.
You're trying, buddy. You're here, and that's what matters.
You are here. You're
He's
contributing.
pretty.
Simri?
Yeah, Solomon and,
And
Simri are
Solomon.
killing it on history today.
Yeah. Simri and Solomon, you both are roughly familiar with Gaius Tibor. He is a human man. I do not have his handout available. I actually haven't settled on an art for him, but once I do, I will give that to y'all. Gaius Tibor has been the promised consort of Tatiana Markov for roughly about... roughly about 9 years now, just before the beginning of the Age of Liberty. While they have not conceived an heir yet, supposedly that is, that is meant to happen at some point. Whenever the two come together and come together.
Uh-uh.
And
Hey, yo.
and
I hope she does.
Yeah, me too.
We all hope she does.
It will help.
She deserves it.
And decides on when they want to pursue the conception of that heir. But
Child
the two
conceived.
are not married. They are technically not even an item. This
Yeah, he's her
the
consort.
situation. Yeah, he is the promised consort. They are meant to come together to conceive an heir, and that is pretty much the extent of their relationship, unless they decide to pursue things further, which there has been no recent news of them doing so until Gaius stepped down from his spot on the Rosehaven Circle, of which he has been on the Rosehaven Circle for longer than he has been the promised consort of Lady Markov, because the Tybor family is of no insignificant political influence within the city of Reichenberg. In short, wealthy noble, liked by the people, promised consort to Lady Markov, pretty clean record until this kind of scandalous thing with the Rosehaven Circle.
Yay, Frost.
J. Frost?
It's Discord.
I need you
Don't
to
look.
be quiet. Stop speaking for several days. Very funny, but stop speaking. But yes, Gaius Tybor, human man, roughly the same age as Lady Markov, became the promised consort roughly 9 years ago, and the two have not really acted on their relationship until Gaius stepped down from this Rosehaven Circle. That's the short version. Do with that as you will.
Noted.
You guys are learning a lot about a lot of people today.
Yeah.
True.
All from
why
Copper's
we
back
talk.
room.
Yeah.
It's
Just a
that's
pile
where
of books sitting there.
it's where a lot of people are learned about. Let's be real.
Yes.
It's nothing's really that hard when you got a library card.
Is anything better than Pussy? Yes, a really good book.
Having
Yes,
fun
sex
But-
is great.
isn't hard.
Sex is great.
We've got a
But-
library
Moving on.
card. Yes, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Please.
I do want to know, are there any above game questions regarding all the information I have thrown at y'all thus far?
Did we get an age for the Empress? Because I only have in my
30
notes that
something.
She is in
Tybor
late
is the same age.
She is in late 30s. She is roughly
Thank you.
38. She is 38.
Shit, no heir yet? Oh, oof.
Right. That's
That's
kind of
rough,
why
buddy.
that's kind of why this is a big deal, because
Yeah,
it's
that's
them
a
going,
geriatric
we need to
pregnancy.
lock in. Yeah, Lady Markov is 38.
Chris is in danger.
Lady
Both
Markov
are.
is 38. Tybor is 39.
I mean, that's fair, though.
Actually, it's a bad time for both of them.
I mean, the economy, we gotta deal with all these
So-
trade agreements.
Yeah.
So my only question, Tart, is this let known to the rest of the group?
I'm sorry, one more time?
Has this been like for the ones that got high high enough roll? Do they let the rest of us know?
I would presume so, unless anyone really wishes to not convey this information.
I mean, there would be no reason not to say anything. Ugh.
Right. It's relevant for all of you.
Okay, cool. Because I'm gonna do a little thing, Tart. If don't mind me.
Sure.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good.
He's brain blasting.
I'm interested to know what the
Brain
deception
maxing.
check is for.
Yeah.
More like lie maxing.
You
Do I need
filthy
Do I need to
liar.
consult our DM's show?
Yeah, I'll send you something real quick.
Cool.
Please
You know, that
continue,
lends
everybody.
even more credit to the boy toy being in on it. I think kingdom's fallen because no heir.
Lots of speculation is involved in their union. I don't
Also,
entirely.
backstabbing too among them, I hear.
Regardless, it is curious, but ultimately, until we establish a connection, a curiosity and nothing more. Let us refocus our efforts onto our pink-haired point of connection.
If
We
I
know
may, just real
Yeah.
quick, if I may, what is everyone's insight score?
Hold on. Mine's only a +3.
+4. Insight score or passive
Insight score.
perception? +4.
+4. Bulk, Lath,
5.
+5. Bulk.
Wait, what about insight?
What is
Insight
your
+4.
insight score? +3. Pact, I gotta be fair because that was a deception check.
That's why I did it. Yes.
Yes. All of you do notice as this conversation goes on and on about not the heir, about the Empress, and I wanted to say the heiress, or the heir and the Empress at the same time, so I almost said the heiress. As this conversation about the Empress and her consort has gone on, you all have noticed Pact has been slowly, visibly becoming more uncomfortable.
What, you got someone back home? He just gestures to all of Pact.
Semri doesn't
Important
say
right
anything.
now.
Semri doesn't say anything, but she is staring at Pact. She knows the look of someone hiding something because they don't want to talk about it. Depending on what that specific thing is, I'm sure Semri's pretty intimately familiar with that posture, but
Super familiar with the sentiment.
yeah.
Can I actually ask Pact a question real quick? Is Aisha now present in this conversation, or is she still in the tube? I'm fine either way. I just wanted to confirm what the status of her was.
I mean, I feel like that's an Ajna thing. If she wanted out, he would definitely let her out just to kind of take in, I guess, the conversation, or if she wanted to seclude herself away from everything, he would be okay with that and try to what's the word I'm thinking for here? At least try to make her as comfortable as possible.
Yeah, she is. If she is allowed in on this conversation, she is actually listening intently, sitting on your shoulder, eating the lunch you made her.
You all just see the tiniest bowl of rice and like a speckle of fish and she's probably using the tiniest chopsticks.
What did he do? Splinters?
Yes.
He above game, I believe we said you broke a toothpick. And you
Yeah.
those for chopsticks.
She's here. She's listening. She
Yes.
might not know what the fuck's going on, but she's here.
But I didn't mean to detract so much from the conversation. I believe Copper was trying to change topics.
Yeah.
Were you about to say something?
To answer Bulk, because I'm not sure if it got heard or not, he would just not look Bulk in the eyes. He would just kind of look down at the floor and say, it's nothing important, just familiar is all.
Hey, Pact.
Mm-hmm.
Would you allow an insight check?
Go for it, dude.
Okay.
Are you allowing
Yeah.
anyone to make this check?
Yeah, if they want to.
Okay. Anyone who wants to roll insight on Pact, you are welcome to do so.
Oh, 5.
15.
Yeah, that tracks.
Fuckers.
Semri isn't looking too hard.
Copper is thinking on the current plan going forward.
Poor
Yeah. So
Lath. I don't think Lath has rolled above double digits all game.
No.
Lath has rolled a 10 once, and everything's been under 10.
Thanks,
So,
I'll just go
kinda
cry
going-
in the corner.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
So going off of the initial deception roll, for everybody else outside of Solomon, the uncomfortability is definitely visible, and there's something going on there for Solomon. It's more than just familiar. It's nostalgic in a way.
Gonna file that down.
That one in my pocket for later.
Pardon me, I gotta update the friends and enemies section.
The party will remember this.
Oh, Bulk.
There you go,
Well,
I
Ball.
won. Good job, buddy.
Good job, Bulk.
Balk would get the exact same result that Solomon did.
Sorry, I was writing notes.
Mhm. Pact, if you do
There's a
look
sense
at
of nostalgia coming from Pact.
if you do look at Simri, she's not necessarily giving you a I know what you are. Look, but she's the word I'm looking for is, I guess, she's looking at you in a similar manner of someone who's like, I've been there before, I get it.
The exchanged look would have been, I highly, you can almost read his thought. You can pretty much hear him say, I highly doubt it.
We talk about it later. No.
No, you won't.
No, we won't. Yes, go Copper.
We know that our pink-haired associate is seeking some sort of disruption against Blackwall, and that they may or may not be completely in the employ of Dent. Thus, it brings us to a bit of a direction that we may find upon their trail.
Copper, can I have you actually... Sorry, I keep stopping this conversation. I promise I'll do that. I do want to just get from you, Copper, real quick. Can you roll me a D100?
Oh, here we go.
100. Damn it.
66.
Damn it.
Can you roll
So
me...
close to the funny number.
Can you roll me 1d6, please?
He wants that funny number.
Three.
Hey, damn it.
Jedi General, are you getting to kill this time?
5 half rounded down. Copper, you do have 2 sources of information within Reichenberg at this current moment that you are aware of.
Understood.
So it's just something for you to reference later should you go looking for information. You do know roughly 2 to 5 people at any given time who can act as sources of information for things within Reichenberg.
Gotcha. Just writing this down real quick.
Yes. I figured that was a relevant piece of information for you to reference now or even later. And I
Understood.
will stop interrupting for the next 3 seconds.
So, I have a couple sources in Reichenberg proper, but as well as here. I think I would prefer to focus on the immediate area. Try and find our associate, because as horrific as the affront that Dent has placed upon our city, our immediate concern remains the Butcher. And if that is the case, our pink-haired associate is more relevant at this juncture. Would you agree?
Not everyone speak up at once.
I was gonna say, I think you cut out at the NCG. I assume
What
when
I-
you said, don't you agree?
Would you all agree?
Oh, would you all agree? Okay.
I was waiting on everybody else to say something.
The box doesn't really know what's going on much. So, but yeah, I guess.
Fucking apparently doesn't. Lace doesn't either.
So
He's
I guess
almost
my
on.
question above game, Copper. I just want to make sure I have my my impression of this conversation straight. Are you trying to direct efforts towards Rook Ashford or this mystery contact, that this mystery associate of Zalax's Dent, your client?
I'm basically leaving it on the table and gauging interest between the two.
Okay.
We still have Master Gilgug to pursue as our other lead, and the esoteric riddle involved. So we do not need to pursue our pink-haired associates.
We just need to take a second look at anyone from Reichenberger dealing with it, right?
Indeed. Might be something untoward about them.
A reminder for Lath that, Lath, you do have connections to the circle of the Inquisition within Reichenberg. They're actually the ones you would realistically report to if anything were to occur here in Blackwall. This would be for your knowledge.
for your brain.
Lace will relay all that information. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
eating.
What you eating?
Bullet cereal.
Yummy.
Nice.
What kind?
That was my follow-up question.
Okay, so, you know, like, the Crave cereal that has, like, the chocolate in the middle?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
those, but s'mores.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
that does sound good.
That or Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Captain Crunch are the best, in my opinion.
Yes.
I
Like
can't have
yes.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah. No
But
cinnamon
yes.
in the house.
So,
So Copper's trying to gauge ideas as to what route y'all should currently pursue.
You'd know Bach is just anywhere but the riddle for him.
Lace is being paid to take care of Rook, so...
Solomon's gonna keep focused on, he's basically just gonna say, we focus on the Scarlet Witch. Then we work on the fish.
then it seems Gilgug is our next target. I shall see about sending some scouting out, perhaps get an ear to the ground.
I did have a thought not too long ago. I mean, it would be very rare for this to happen, but the possibility of somebody maybe getting away from Rook or even seeing Rook and either knowing or being freaked out by his presence or lack of body going to any of the churches or temples for protection. That can be a place for us to start later on, or whenever we have the time to possibly look for victims or information. We could even ask them if they have seen Gilgug.
Information is coming. After our interrogation, I made sure to put out some inquiries into Rook Ashford.
Yes, above game, Copper has paid one of his sources to look into Rook Ashford. Copper has just not received word back yet.
That does remind me. I mean, assumedly I'd have to go to find the Night Owls to get my information, but I haven't gotten anything yet.
Either you would have to go and report to them, or they will reach out to you. You can presume that they have not found anything yet.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you are welcome to approach them and press them for information, in quotes.
It
Should
is
you
in
choose.
the plans, yes.
In regards to the temples, because it was mentioned, I did talk about this in the Discord earlier, because it was asked, but I'll mention it here at the table. In Blackwall, the largest temples, as far as the Pantheon goes, the largest temples are dedicated to the Stormlord, the Tide Mother, and the Fang Bearer. But you can find some place of worship of varying size for any of the 12 primes and the high echelons here within Blackwall. Blackwall is a major city. It's going to have something for the two primary layers of the gods.
Yeah.
Okay.
The two primary circles, I should say.
I guess maybe my question now should be, which temple are people more likely to go if they're trying to get protection from something like being murdered or stalked?
Roll me a religion check.
Oh boy, something I'm so good at. Apparently pretty good at. 19 is my number of the night.
Specifically seeking religious protection, divine protection in the event of not being murdered. There is Halifax, which is the god of protection. That is one of the high echelons. What's that?
And I'm thinking.
There's Onir, who is the god of law and justice. There, if you want to get really dark, you could refer to Irithil, the goddess of death. Who else? There's Ragnos, who, while is the god of war, is also the god of order. Again, if you want to get kind of twisted with it, you could refer to Urisil, who is the god of life. Hey, I don't want to die.
I'd like to not die, please.
Those are the ones just taking a glance at the Pantheon. Those are the ones that I personally, as Tart, as God, would say are probably most relevant to that specific situation.
Okay.
I would say the number one in that regard is Halifax, god of protection.
Halifax, okay.
Yeah. Halifax is amongst the second circle of deities, the high echelons.
Thank you.
A reminder
There it
that you
is.
have access to the Pantheon here in the Discord.
Yes. I just wanted to see what God would say.
Yes, you're welcome. You didn't thank me, but I know you're going to.
Yes. I will eventually. Anyways, Simri divulges that information. Just as a thought, not as a we need to start there, but that is something we
to
can
consider.
use. Yeah.
It is possibly relevant information.
Yeah.
Then, it is a possible point of starting. Any other ideas?
I will see if I can have some aerial reconnaissance done. It's only going to last an hour, but they can cover at least a mile.
And what would that be?
Don't worry about it.
Very well.
So Solomon said, I can keep secrets too.
Deserve. But yeah, I guess it sounds like we're gonna start going after Gelgug, and we're gonna start with like following a few leads. I really am curious about where this riddle plays in, if it's still playing in. But
I'll tell you right now, the riddle about the answer to the riddle being all birds are black in the dark of night. That was meant to be the answer to your clue regarding the
Original one that
aviary.
we got.
no, I get that. I'm just wondering if the answer holds any more meaning, I guess.
Ah, I see. Well, Copper, how about you roll me insight or investigation?
I'm gonna do an insight.
Oh, he's doing an insight. It's almost
15.
really bad.
The answer to the riddle seemed to have relevance to the victim. All birds are black in the dark of night. Birds referring to the messenger's aviary, and Rook Ashford's victim in this regard being an employee of the messenger's aviary. The
Gotcha.
answers to the riddles have relevance to the victims.
Okay.
The question is, and this you are unsure of, but it is a thought you have. The question is the riddle meant to be a means of identifying who the victim is, or is it meant to be a clue to stop the victim from being taken?
Gotcha.
Could be both.
Is it a game, or is it an answer? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Understood.
A
Yeah.
clue.
Keep an eye out for any more riddles. They may hold answers to our victims, whether they know that they are victims or have already succumbed.
I think the worst part about all of this is that, given the lack of information we have, in a disturbing sort of way, is the more victims we have, the better chance we have in catching him.
Sadly, yes.
Damn, that's fucked up. Who would do that?
Now, who would
Tarts
do
is
that?
Smiling behind the screen.
So how do we want to go about this? Who wants to start where?
Let us start with the temple. Seems a good place to at least begin. Finding Master Gilgug will be of probably the next step, if I were to hazard a guess. But
He isn't already dead.
exactly. Or even if he has passed on, perhaps the next clue would be at his location. But other than the feelers I've got out and Semre's idea, I am at a bit of a loss. Perhaps let us take some time and allow Master Solomon's aerial reconnaissance to take root and perhaps bear fruit.
I'm hearing the first mention of taking a break, maybe even perhaps the group separating for now. What are thoughts on this before we proceed any further?
Where are people's brains?
Where are everyone's?
I don't mind separating for a little bit.
You guys have
I
done.
have no problem either way.
You guys have had a pretty lengthy discussion. It can only go so far.
Right.
Yeah,
Before you
there's
guys
a
start
lot of
talking
cogs
yourselves
in the
circles.
wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it above game? I do think we are done with the conversation. However, it would be all right for Copper to pull Solomon aside.
Sure.
He can try.
I would like to get confirmation, though, that the conversation,
From everyone else.
at least the primary conversation, is done for now.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a majority to me. given the previous opinions on the situation. So you guys will decide that now is a good time to take a break, take some time, let some time pass, and maybe let your thoughts brew for a bit. But Copper, you want to pull Solomon aside.
Yes. As
Is
it seems like
is this a private conversation or a secret conversation?
I think it's just private, not secret.
Okay. We can remain in here then.
As everyone is leaving, Copper is going to look over. Master Solomon, a moment, if you would be so kind.
Speak.
He's gonna kind of gesture you to another part of the. Actually, after everyone's gone. Your ire is very well justified. I would request that you perhaps exorcise it at this moment.
Copper, Solomon is not even saying a word. He's just... He is staring. There is no... The muscles in his face, they aren't, into the sneer that was earlier. But there is definitely restraint.
Understood.
A lot of restraint.
Perhaps allow me to put it another way. I can see that you are justifiably angry, and I, unintentionally, have wronged you. I would request that you exercise your anger out on me.
The last I checked, there were 2 members. You and your partner that broke in to my home.
Correct. At my request. I will openly take full responsibility for the acts that we have both done.
There will be recompense. There will be accountability.
I am asking to provide recompense now. At least the first step of it.
There's going to be a long road.
I'm sorry?
There's going to be a long road.
Indeed, and I am attempting to make the first step at this very moment. You demonstrated earlier a binding rage, one that you wish to direct at perhaps Tents, should the trail lead to them. I would request that you inflict some of that rage upon me.
Copper, are you offering right now for me the chance to backhand you?
Or hit me with a strong spell.
Copper, as you are offering this, you hear the distinct sound of popcorn, a popcorn bag being opened in the back of your head.
Oh my god, see this!
Oh, this is going to be good.
Responding in the back of my head, but not really. Of course, you'd get a kick out of this.
Copper, the eyes of Solomon are narrowing at you. No.
Oh.
Your punishments will come in just time. For now, physical violence is not going to solve it. And I do not stoop to that. I'm not a mindless behemoth.
As
Not
you
today.
will. As you will, then. If that is the case, you'll put a pin in this for later. But for now, can I at least rely on you to continue with this investigation and working with me?
You may, but do not push it. We are now reset on the grounds of where we stand. And he will just turn and start walking away.
He will let him go, but he will definitely say in response, he will say, better to air out this resetting to zero now than build a relationship on a shaky foundation. He'll let him leave.
Okay.
He'll walk
Yeah,
out.
hold on.
Oh,
It's not really something really big, but Solomon, when you do walk outside, Simri is out on the roof, just like right above the doorway. That entire conversation, when you look back, now that you're probably slightly less enraged, Simri's face was not full of shame, but there were moments where you could see it come through.
he'll
She's
look up.
She's just sitting up there right now, clearly clearing her head.
He'll look up. And then he'll just immediately turn. Just... The best way I could do it is, oh, shit. How do I put this? This is basically, like, what he's doing. Just turning around and walking like that, just with the, I am beyond disappointed.
Yeah, because that's
For
the
those
thing.
who can't see it, J Frost has posted a gif of a man turning around and walking away from, I don't know, some shit in our Discord. I don't know what that gif's from. But it is a man who looks like a very disappointed father.
Funny you mention it. It is, considering it's the original Sith Emperor basically walking away from his two sons that were just born. And he's just like, this is not great quality.
Because that's the thing that Solomon would also probably get, is that Simri can take the anger and the rage from somebody else, but Solomon's disappointment
I'm not
caught
mad.
her
I'm just
so off
disappointed.
guard. Yeah, it caught her so off guard.
Okay, friends. With all that being said, as you all separate for an indeterminate amount of time, I think that is a great place for us to take our break.
Agreed.
One hell of an extensive conversation we have all had.
Yeah.
Yes. Alrighty,
Dad, I'm
friends.
sorry.
Well, with that being
Why the fuck are you sorry?
I thought you were Simri, not sorry.
True. But
Damn.
YouTube, we'll be back in just a moment. Oh, Black Betty.
I am a lamb.
Thank you. Hello.
Sam, I am.
Jesus. Welcome on back, friends. Let's go ahead and return back to our session. So, for all intents and purposes, now that you all have had your big conversation and everyone has sort of parted ways for the moment, this is sort of a free time for the rest of the day. Some time has passed since you all did have a rather lengthy conversation. It is now nearing the 3 o'clock margin. I would like to know, what is everyone else doing from this point on for the rest of the day? If anyone has anything in particular they wish to do.
Work.
You're manning the shop, Copper?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopper said, please, I need money.
Is that going to
Listen.
just be your primary goal for the rest of the day?
For the rest of the day, yeah. Like, I think the problem is that I'm waiting on the feedback at the moment. So, like, if I'm waiting, I might as... Actually, you know what? No. I
Okay,
do
he
have
has changed
something I
his
would
mind.
like to do.
Okay.
I'd like to start
We're
prepping
breaking
for a
ground
little
here.
special. I'd like to start prepping for a little special something.
Okay. What are you preparing?
Now, this is something that you and I have talked about, but I'd like to see about zoning my building.
Okay.
There's gonna be. I'd like to see about expanding the copper piece, making it a little bigger, and getting ideas on how to do so, what it'll cost, etc., etc.
Okay. Yeah. That is a little bit of an extensive progress since it's already since we're already into the afternoon hours. You probably won't be able to complete that process today, but you can start all that work on that now and then finish it up at a later time. I'll have you go ahead and just put in a note on your sheet. We'll say you do... We'll say we do like standard work hours here for this. You're going to put in about 3 hours roughly zoning the copper piece for future expansion. And then we'll reference that later whenever you decide to continue the process.
Understood. But just a small thing. I didn't want to get in the way.
Yeah, absolutely. So that will be primarily your rest of the day rather than manning the shop, we shall say. I see we're putting a couple things in the Discord. Simri, you're taking a bath.
Yeah, Simri's gonna do small self-care things until nighttime happens, where she has to outside. I'm gonna kill my mic. Go outside and talk to people.
Okay. Alrighty. Pact and Bulk, it looks like you two would like to go over to actually visit the Black Watch. Are you looking for anyone in particular?
The Guildmaster.
The Guildmaster?
That would be the Dawn Creed, not the Black Watch.
Concrete, sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Bulk would like to meet with the Guildmaster. Pact, I saw that you wanted to join Bulk, who was initially going to the Black Watch. Are you going to the Black Watch, or are you going with Bulk to the Dawn Creed?
He would go with Bulk to the Dawn Creed, mostly just from the initial conversation earlier, he needs some familiarity.
Okay. Understood. So the two of you are going to meet with Dana. You are able to pretty easily make your way to Dana's office, and you are able to knock on the door. You do a little... "It's open!" from Madam Stone Daughter on the inside. Let me pull that handout up for Dana. Pact, Bulk, how can I assist you with you?
Shit. I didn't think we'd do it this fast, so I didn't have time to...
Do you want a minute? I can circle back around.
Just gonna say, because Pact's gonna be hanging out on the in the back. He's not gonna really talk
Yeah, because I
much.
didn't think you were going to do this fast. I just thought we were taking notes.
Yeah, no, I can circle back around. No worries. You just let me know when you're ready. Feel free to just ping me in the Discord. With that, we'll circle back around. Lath, you are wanting to spend some time in the Church of Freda.
Mhm.
Okay. Practicing your prayers, kind of letting yourself just kind of be immersed within the setting of the church. Anyone here you're wanting to speak with, or are you just kind of existing at this moment?
Can I get a general vibe check of the church and like the people who are in the church right now?
Yeah. Roll me an insight check. Vibe check. Roll for vibe check.
Vibe check.
I hate my life today. 10.
I reload roll 20. I'll point a gun at it this time. The next time you roll, how about that?
This wasn't a super hard check, admittedly. Coming off of a big storm like there has been the past couple days, there seems to be a bit of a... not relaxed air, per se, but the vibe is definitely... there's definitely less stress at the moment. It seems to be, for the most part, business as usual.
Okay. There wasn't anyone in specific he was wanting to talk to. It was just kind of looking for anyone that may be, I guess, suspicious.
Okay. Yeah. I'll actually allow that as a separate check. I'll let you do, if you're looking for anyone suspicious within the confines of the Church of Freda, I would say make me perception or investigation, your choice. There you go. You did it.
I did reload.
Good. Sometimes it's all you need to do to put roll 20 back in its
Yay,
fucking place.
my gun worked.
Yes, bud, it was your gun.
You are spending a little bit of an extended period of time here within the Church of Freda. Not just today, but on a few occasions now. And so you're kind of beginning to recognize some faces, learn a few names, a few of the more, what's the word I'm looking for? Repeat members or regular members of the Church of Freda. You don't, as you spend a few hours here within the confines of the church, you do not see anyone suspicious or outside what you would expect, I guess that is an apt way of putting it.
Okay. That's all I really have.
Okay. Bulk, are you ready for me, or do you need a little more time? We also don't need to roleplay it if you just wanted to, like...
Oh yeah, he just wanted to tell her, don't go anywhere alone.
Okay. So you're kind of alluding to her that things are bad.
And watch out for folks from Reichenberg or working with them. Yeah.
Understood. Okay. And I assume you're leaving this intentionally vague. You're not really getting into the details with this, correct?
Yeah, she very pointedly bring up something off topic.
Okay. Marking this down for important I have been keeping a track record of what I've been calling important decisions that each of your characters have been making, and this is one that's going to qualify under Bulk section. Bulk is alluding to Guildmaster Stone's daughter about the current dangers of... not dangers. The current dangers of Blackwall and the... how do I want to word this for the sake of my notes? about the current dangers of Blackwall and to be cautious in regards to Reichenberg. I think that's a good way of putting it. Okay. Alrighty. Solomon, you are the only person I have not heard of from thus far. What are you doing with your afternoon?
I've got 2 things I'll be doing.
I think I know what one of them is.
Yeah. First one, up.
Yes. Now, remind me, did you scribe this into your spellbook?
Flock of Familiars? Yes.
Okay, I had thought so. All right. What shape
Because-
are these familiars taking?
They will take the form of owls.
Ow.
Specifically, black-horned owls. Black great-horned owls.
Okay. Familiar summoned by the spell can telepathically communicate with you and share their visual and auditory senses while they are within 1 mile of you. This lasts for 1 hour. Excellent.
They will take, in terms of creature type, I will choose Fiend and have them be able to understand Abyssal.
Okay. Understood.
To help out with I will instruct the owls to predominantly keep an eye out for anyone matching Gilgug's description. Above game, were we given a description? Like, were we given like a visual of the Scarlet Butcher? Yeah.
Yeah, the Scarlet Butcher, sorta, kinda, because Simri saw them.
Yes,
Sorta.
you have a vague description based on what Simri has given you, based on Simri's previous encounter. But as far as specifics, really and truly, you only know that you are looking for someone in a cloak and wearing a mask, which is not very specific.
Helping.
But I do believe it was like a full face mask.
It was a full face mask, yes.
I'll give
That's-
that to kind of help out. I'll minor illusion a copy of Gilgug to the familiars, and I'll even let them kind of take a whiff of like Gilgug's outfits.
Okay.
You would even know what at least who we assume Rook sounds like, because Simri also brought that up.
Yeah.
So.
And give that basically for the familiars, and have the 3 of them kind of spread out into different directions to take a look within a 1-mile radius of where Solomon will be, which will be back at the tower, where he will be aiding and assisting the tower.
Okay. So you're having your scouts begin to comb the skies of Blackwall while you are returning to the tower. I would just like to remind folks that I see, because a lot of people are putting what they want to do in the general chat, a reminder that we do have a to-do list chat for that just simply makes it an easy reference for me.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll do that.
Tart,
Yes.
would you like the owl stat block?
No, I don't think I'll need it.
Okay. Thought I'd ask, because I think one of their traits is keen hearing and sight.
Yes, it sure is. Above game, I already have it up, which is why I don't need it.
Hey, nice. Thank you. Thanks, bud.
So, let me roll a couple checks on here on my end. Actually, do you want me to roll for the owls, or do you want to roll for the owls? I feel like it's probably more appropriate if you roll for the owls, because they're your familiars.
I can if you'd like. I believe they're going to be using their own perception, because I don't think familiars... I don't know how Find Familiar works with multiple.
You can use... So, the way it works is that they use their perceptions, but when you are using your senses to look through their eyes, I believe you use yours, but you gain any, like, beneficial effects based on the creature. So if you were to look through the eyes of your owl, you would use your perception, but you would gain their keen hearing and sight.
I could do that. Swapping through, kind of like security camera system.
Now, I will say, you are doing this while you are attempting to walk back to the tower. Are you sure you want to do that?
Someone hold his hand.
You can do that. You can do that,
Leaf
but
hold
if
his
you
hand.
do, I'm going to make you roll an appropriate check.
You're seeing eye fish.
Love it.
Seeing
eye salmon.
We've had the salmon of desire, now we have the salmon of sight.
Oh god, I forgot about the salmon of desire. Thanks a lot. That's
You're welcome.
Curse knowledge.
If it's possible, how far would it be for me to get to the tower before I can probably smartly do that?
You've got a bit of a walk.
Then I will just refer to the owls.
Okay.
I am not gonna fuck with that. Do you want me to still roll?
Above gang, your walk from the tower to the copper piece, and there or back, even on a clear day as this, it would take over an hour.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Very far apart, yeah.
It is quite far apart. It is bigger than don't quote me on this because fucking distance and mileage are always fucky, but it very well might be farther than that mile radius.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's reasonable to say that Blackwall is a mile or greater in terms of width or size.
I
don't know. Those city dimensions like that always kind of fuck with me. But it is a significant walk. So I would, as your DM, I would suggest just going with what you said and just letting the owls do their thing.
Yeah, I'll do that if that is the case. I don't think I have anything that would help in terms of like. Oh, hold on. I actually got something that can help.
Actually, point of order for reference, the spell is going to give out before you get back.
Yeah, so would you want to do it when you get there?
Yeah, I would probably want to do that one.
Return to the tower before you cast the spell. Okay.
Yeah. And if you're wanting a example of what a mile distance, I'll just use a city I'm very familiar with.
Yeah.
That is actually quite helpful.
Well, there you go, buddy.
You a certified Bigelow.
I can most certainly say that Blackwall is larger than a mile then.
Don't ask where I got this image from.
I'm not gonna dox J-Frost, so I'm not gonna say what the image is from.
Yeah, no.
But that is a very helpful image.
Undisclosed
very
city, just a city.
Yes. Generic U.S. city. But for all intents and purposes, you return back to your office, to your workspace, and you begin to concentrate on your perception through your owls. You begin your surveillance. Go ahead and make me 3 perception checks using your perception with advantage because you're using the owl sight.
All right. If they're a +3 in their perception, so.
And if this is not the way we're supposed to do it, eat my ass. I'm the DM.
Hey yo. All right, I'm gonna roll 3 times.
You can see through your familiar's eyes, and here's away. Here, blah 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 blah. During this time, you're deaf and blind. If you, blah 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 blah.
Okay, yeah. If I'm gonna do this up, so if I'm doing this at the tower, I'll have the ability to do it on my own, correct? Or if I think that's what we agreed to, or no? I'm sorry.
Repeat the question. I don't think I understood.
How did you want me to roll this? Using the owl stats?
Oh yes. So
Use
use your stats because you are looking through the owl's eyes, but you're getting advantage because the owls have keen sight.
Okay, so I will have advantage. I'll roll 3 checks of perception. First one, Haya. That is a 19.
Okay.
An 18. And a 16.
Okay.
Damn it, you almost got 3 11s.
You did.
Almost.
You start combing through the city skies. You spend an hour doing such. Meanwhile, you are sat at your desk, meticulously surveilling the city from a high altitude. It is hard in the crowds of people to pick out any specific individual, especially given your lack of information regarding the individual you are seeking. So it very quickly becomes less of a circumstance of looking for Rook Ashford and more trying to see if you can maybe find Gilgug, because Gilgug is much larger, more distinct, more unique, does stick out a little bit. But unfortunately, an hour passes and you are unable to find any sort of semblance of either character. You are truly looking for a needle in a haystack in this regard.
Yeah. Well, that's all I can get. So I'm gonna just go. It was worth a shot.
You can most certainly try again if you want, if you have the spell slots provided, but you're honestly unsure how the results are going to go.
Especially at this current time of day.
Right.
So probably wait until later on tonight to cast the spell again and have the owls do a night patrol.
Okay. Do owls... Hold on. Owl. Referencing the owl stat block again. Okay. We will put a pin in that for later then if you're wishing to try that again.
Okie dokie.
Anything else you're wanting to do this afternoon, Solomon?
Just help out around the tower. That's all.
Understood. Getting back to your work. Perfect. Copper, I am seeing that you wish to get in contact with Libyahin. If you want, you are welcome to attempt to do so following the quote-unquote end of the day, as we are now going from day hours into night hours.
I can take care of it the following day.
Okay, then we will pin that. In which case, Simri, freshly bathed, yourself has been cared.
Yes.
You have a couple things you would like to do. You would like to check in with your folks, your night owls,
my people,
your people.
Bach gets to meet her people.
Bulk gets to be around while I meet. Bulk gets to be around while I'm talking to people who are not night owls. Bulk is nearby when I'm talking to the night owls. Sorry, buddy.
I would like clarification on this. Is Bulk with Simri during this?
Yes.
Yeah, once he gets back from the guild, he'll go with her.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Simri is essentially using Bulk as a bodyguard.
I like it. Okay. Let me just change your music real quick, as we are now
He's got a lot of body. He can guard ye.
He sure does.
He can easily pick up Simri and yeet her.
Alrighty. Well then, the two of you venture out into the night. As you guys are venturing forth, I would like to know first, who are you trying to find first, Simri? Laura or Diaz is the question.
It's almost always going to be easier to find Laura, so we're going to start with Laura.
Okay. I would like, and Bulk can help you if you want, I would like a investigation check.
That is the question. Would Bulk be helping me?
Which conversation is this again?
Well, this is to find them.
This is Bulk.
Find your night owls that he doesn't get to meet. He's not helping you. He doesn't know what to look for.
That's fair. That is fair, actually.
That is so fucking fair. That's so fucking fair. All right, Simri,
What the
roll
fuck am I
me an
looking for?
investigation check.
I'm looking for
What are you looking for?
If you just tell him night owls, he's gonna start looking to the fucking sky or trees. I'm not kidding.
I love this man.
Oh god, this could play
I
into a
do-
great joke.
Right. I do feel like Simri would explain, at least on a minimum level, giving away too much information, what the night owls actually are. So Bulk at least knows we're not looking at night.
I would like a general overview of how Simri describes the night owls to Bulk.
I guess it would mostly start with Simri trying to figure out how much Bulk knows about, like, thief connections in the underworld.
Yeah. Bulk, go ahead and make me a history check.
This will be good. 9.
9?
9.
You know that there are plenty of underworld parties and thieves and such in Blackwall. The term night owl is maybe something you've heard in passing, but admittedly not something you're fully familiar with.
Yeah, Simri wouldn't, like, go into, after figuring that out, Simri wouldn't necessarily go into the details, intricacies of the name, but just specifying that the name, the sect that she and the people that she's going to be talking part of.
Yeah, so the Night Owls are, kind of just retouching on that subject, the Night Owls are not a guild of any sort, but they're kind of just like a general network of thieves who just kind of watch each other's backs. They are the only sort of organized thief association, in all of that in quotes. They're just thieves who kind of just watch each other's fucking backs. Just like, hey, there are patrols in this section of town. Stay away from there. Yada yada. They're not a network necessarily, but they're just thieves who are a bit more closely affiliated, who watch each other's backs.
Unofficial guild.
Unofficial guild, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, sort of, kind of, technically, yeah.
But
Okay, investigation on my
yes,
own.
give me your investigation.
12.
Let me roll something on my end. Okay. You do find Laura in a tavern in the southeastern section of town. You are nearby a plaza known as Plymouth Square, which is not the seedier part of town necessarily, but this is where you'll find more. This is where you, as Simri, know you have had a bit more luck finding your underworld connections here in this quadrant of the city than in some of the others. Most notably, this is where a high concentration of, like, brothels and night flowers sort of congregate, I guess is a word you can use.
Yeah, that's a word you could use.
More specifically, as you both are walking into this bar, which I totally have a name for and didn't just make up on the spot, you both, well, I'm gonna say Bulk will notice this because you're more focused on finding your cohort. Bulk, you would notice across the street there are 2 night flowers hanging around the entrance to a brothel. The brothel is known as the Crescent Lounge. One of these night flowers is a tiefling with decorated navy blue hair and horns. And the other is a stout halfling who has to be cold given how much skin she is showing in this cold weather. I believe I have... Let's see. Yes, I do have in the Wamps channel, I do have the Crescent Lounge as a reference for the group. But just something you notice. They kind of look you up and down as you begin entering the tavern. They kind of give you the eyes, kind of...
The Night Flowers was referring to the worker, right?
Yes. A night flower
Cool.
is a night flower is a more friendly term for a prostitute. Because the word prostitute has negative stigma behind it in our society,
Yes.
and thus we don't use it.
Thank
We
you.
are at a bar across
Especially-
the street, yes?
Especially in settings where prostitution is legal. Yes. So you are entering the bar, which is currently unnamed for the sake of, or for entirely because Tart is just an idiot and didn't make one. They are across the street, standing in front of a brothel known as the Crescent Lounge.
You said the Crescent Lounge?
The Crescent Lounge. It is in your Wamps channel, actually, in that thread of notable Blackwall locations of note.
You can say that now if you want to, Punk, just so it's out there and we.
I didn't know if you were busy gonna do things. On the way out, he'll buy a hot drink from the bar for each of the night flowers in the brothel's door.
Okay. Understood.
Just when we leave.
Yeah. That could be something you do, but I'll go ahead and you'll go ahead and we'll say that is.
Yes.
We'll say that's 12 copper, so a silver, 2 copper. If you want to break it up that way.
You heard him, Copper. Hand over some scales.
Again?
Why do you think it's called the copper piece?
Yeah. We're slowly
Just rotate
taking
where you
copper
pluck them
apart.
from.
It's called the copper piece, not the copper piecemeal.
The copper's piece.
The copper's
Pulls out gun.
Copper's pieces.
But
No, yeah, not so infinite money glitch.
as you two venture into the bar, it is a bit lively. We're in the night hours now, so business is beginning to pick up. And Simmer, you do see Laura by the edge of the bar. She kind of sees you and kind of flashes her night owl insignia at you and just sees if you return it.
Semi will in her normal fashion. I almost forgot the word
They're
normal.
gang signs.
They are throwing gang signs.
Throwing up gang signs, dude.
Throwing up Crip outside of Blackwall.
Right?
But she, seeing that you returned it, knows that means that there's likely business to be had and will actually make her way towards a back table. She does take note of the large Leonin individual with you. And as the two of you approach, she seems a little weary of Bulk, just because Bulk is very clearly not of the same affiliation as the two of you. And so she kind of initially starts playing it off as if she's just met an old friend. Simri, love, how are you? And I see you brought a friend.
Friend is a word you could use. Simri turns to Bulk. I almost said Copper, Leaf, and Bulk all at once. Go get yourself a drink. I'll find you once I'm done.
You know what, he'll go get the hot drinks and then hand them out to the night flowers while he's waiting.
I love it. Okay.
Get one for him too.
Yes. As Bulk makes his way over to the bar, Simri, you notice Laura very, very, not subtly, as Bulk is currently not looking at her. She sneaks a peek.
I don't blame her. That's a walking wall of muscle and heat.
Ah, careful, love.
Too bad he's
Diaz will
gay.
get. Yeah, she doesn't know that. Careful, love. Diaz will get jealous.
He can be jealous all he wants. It's not going to change anything.
How can I help you, dear? Is this business, I assume?
Yes. And Simri, not the name I'm going for. Laura is used to seeing Simri, and that's her normal state of being. This is a different level of stress than she's ever seen Simri.
Uh-huh.
It's I'm sure she's probably seen it in other people. It's that I'm doing a lot right now, stress, and I don't know how I'm handling it, but I'm handling it.
You look like you need a drink.
I would take one right now, but I can't. I have so much to do.
On the clock. I understand. As she is swirling her own drink.
Small update on the... Well, actually, I should ask first. Have any of your investigations come up with anything at all?
Above game.
Yeah.
I have as a note that you had Laura, or Laura as I typed her in my notes, just kind of giving them the gist to watch out and to keep an eye on the members of your party.
Yeah, it's like, have you seen anything weird related to us? Anyone following us? Just kind of lingering around type?
Understood.
Anything suspicious?
Yes.
Happening recently?
She kind of leans back in her seat a little bit. As far as things, suspicious things, nothing too crazily so. Nothing that I wouldn't expect living in Blackwall. I have been hearing the rumors of some folks going missing, though. Likely, well, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in relation to this figure that you're seeking out, but I would be remiss to say that people going missing is not exactly a uncommon occurrence here in Blackwall, so I really can't say if it's related, but I did make note of recently a couple members of the Black Watch have actually gone missing. Nothing, no way of note per se, but I did make a connection in that those that have been reported missing are all of rather significant build, larger figures, physically fit. Might be related, but that's the only trend I was able to really find.
That is interesting. Why would it only be... Simri squints. Yeah, oh no, Bulk.
Where's Bulk? Where's Bulk?
Where's my cat? This is, like, Simri squints in the direction of where Bulk just went. It's like, he'll be fine for now. It's just, that is actually really helpful to have, because we really have no other connections. Have you... I can't say heard of, because it's doubtful that you've heard of them, but heard of anything
about a possibly previous worker at the aviary called Gilga.
Gilgog. I did do a couple jobs regarding the aviary one time, stealing mail and such, blackmail.
That's what it does.
Gilgog, I believe, is one of the workers, correct?
Yes.
And he's gone missing, I take it.
Yeah, it's been 4 days now, I believe, maybe 5.
Blackwatch, I can understand getting, the guard out of your way if you're doing nefarious deeds, but a mail carrier? That doesn't make sense to me. Not unless he knew something, or was carrying something he had, or was carrying something they needed, but why, if that's the case, why not steal it or kill him? Why take him?
Maybe Gilgog saw him.
Maybe, but I don't know. Something still doesn't add up.
Yeah.
I'll keep looking into things, but...
Okay. This is getting significantly more
Convoluted?
twisted. Isn't convoluted? Yes. Thank you. That is the word I was looking for. Not just with Scarlet Butcher. There's so much more going on in the background. Simri just looks down at the table, tilting her head, eyes wide. Jesus Christ.
I'll try to get names and general makeups of the Blackwatch members who have gone missing. From what I've been able to tell, it's been roughly about 3 in total. Not enough for the Blackwatch to note that they've gone missing, but not enough for them to notice that something is weird. No, they're stealing our beefcakes.
Beefcakes. I was gonna eat those! Here's some interesting tidbit for you. I'm sure you'll be excited to know that the... Oh my god. I almost said Concord. No. Whoa, my brain. Sorry. My god. What the fuck is Leith's...
I love that. I loved that
title?
game. Said
Covenant!
No one.
No,
Covenant!
what is his title? What is his title? Oh my god.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, thank you.
Or is it the Conclave? Yeah, no, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, yeah.
The Inquisitor that I'm sadly having to work with is now
Yes.
working with the Duke.
I did hear that. The Inquisitor did have a lovely little meeting with Lord Harrow.
Mm-hmm.
How juicy.
Yeah, that's that's all that comes out of Simri's mouth. Okay, maybe I will have that drink.
She will slide you the money to purchase a drink.
I'm not that broke, but thank you.
She offered a drink.
No, I know. That's just in Simri's head. Look, I'm not that broke, damn.
Take care of yourself, dearie. Oh, also, new shampoo? I can smell it.
Yeah, no, I wanted a different scent. Something.
I like it. It suits you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know why it needs to be a question, dearie. It's a compliment.
I'm still... Leave me alone.
Not a social butterfly, I take it. We can't all be blessed with the prowess of charisma.
No. I don't want to be. I thoroughly enjoy having you and Copper do that job for me.
Truly a shame, darling. Truly a shame.
You could say I'm pretty all day. It's not going to change the fact that I don't like being in the spotlight. Okay.
I know a few girls who are all day, darling. I know a few girls who are all night as well.
Simri looks at her like, don't say that to me.
But I think we're getting off topic.
Almost incredulous. Simri will stay there for a little bit, just chatting.
Okay.
Laura's a good person to recenter with.
Yeah. You spend a couple, you spend a little bit of time just kind of just in the moment.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Bulk, you are taking drinks to 2 ladies of the night.
They look cold.
They are cold. You venture out with these drinks in hand, and you make your way over to the tiefling and the halfling. The tiefling speaks up first and goes, "Hello, handsome. Here to grace us with your presence."
You look cold. He'll just hold them out.
They're honestly a little taken back by just kind of by that whole thing. And the halfling goes, "Oh, a gentleman too? My gosh." And she's going to take one of the drinks. What drinks did you get for them, out of curiosity?
He's just carrying 3 hot toddies. He's carrying his so they can see him drink it.
Excellent.
That's the only hot drink. Well, I mean, there's Irish coffee, but that seems a little, nah.
You could probably get like a warm cider too.
Eh.
Warm spice cider. But the halfling will take a sip, and you kind of see like. You see the chills kind of come over, but it's less of the chills of being cold and more of the chills of having something warm while being cold. The good chills, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And the other, who kind of hesitated at the gesture, now seeing her friend take this drink, will also take the other drink from you. Why, thank you, dear. It's hard to find a man in Blackwall nowadays who acts gentlemanly for the sake of being a gentleman. She will take a sip of the drink as well. You see, she clearly not someone who drinks very often. You see, she tries really hard to keep a straight face as she takes a sip. This is the tiefling.
Takes a hearty chug of his.
The halfling, kind of seeing you take a chug of yours. And dare I say, dear, who has graced us with their presence this evening? May we ask your name?
You just shrug. Just another laborman for the Blackwall. Blah, blah, the Don Creed Guild.
Ooh, a Creed
I
member.
I promise.
Well, darling, this is the halfling. If you are ever looking for some company, a little bit of warmth, you come to the Crescent Lounge and you ask for Verenity. And I will give you that name here in the Whomst channel.
Oh, almost like Serenity.
Actually, it is almost exactly like Serenity.
Let's go. I'm so smart sometimes.
Serenity, halfling night flower of the Crescent Lounge. Actually, I guess I could just put night flower of the Crescent Lounge, and then next to it, for general info, halfling, she/her, and she is 91. A reminder, halflings have long lifespans.
Yes.
As she offers this, her friend who is in the midst of a drink, she goes, me. My friends call me Ebonidia. And I will now give you her other name. Or the other name. Ebony. Nightflower of the Crescent Lounge. Tiefling. She/her. 24.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm not very social, but I appreciate those who work with their hands and their bodies. They're not always respected.
They share a look that you don't need an insight. It's both of them looking at each other like, oh, I like this one.
Oh.
Careful out there, okay? There's unfortunately a rise of weirdos.
You as well, dear. I don't suppose we can persuade you to come inside a lovely establishment, can we?
There is business I must attend.
A shame. A shame. Well,
I may come by, though, give y'all a break.
oh, we would love that, dear. Really and truly. Yes, really and truly.
Bulk said, I respect women.
We love
I'll work
women!
hard.
Let's
You
go!
work hard. You be safe.
I love it.
Sure, I can
Let me
pay you
know
to
if-
just sit around for like an hour or so. I don't care.
Let me know if I have to kill somebody.
Bulk.
If you need help, my name is Balk.
Bulk. That's a good name. A strong name. The halfling is actually going to look to you. Are you... Pardon my bluntness. Are you a tribe member? I know there are roaming Leonin tribes in Bordeaux, in the southeastern portions normally. You came all the way here just to see little old us.
Probably mid-sip and just stops, glares at his drink, and just remains taking a sip. In the past.
Little bit of mystery. I like it. Well, dear, you know where to find us. We are here most nights, and if we're not, well, you won't have to look far. Bulk,
Be safe.
you as
Yep.
well, dear. Bulk, you have now established a connection with two of the employees of the Crescent Lounge. You may add that to your notes or your sheet as you deem appropriate, but that is relevant for you now.
Nice.
Because here's the nice thing.
Let's go, women!
Brothels hold lots of secrets.
They sure do.
Yeah.
They
Brothels hold lots of secrets.
sure do.
What are
Simmer
loose
just-
lips?
Yes.
What are loose lips but pre-post nut clarity?
The motto
Give away
of
their
the
whole
Crescent
life
Lounge.
secrets.
The,
All
the,
stories, man.
the motto of the Crescent Lounge is loose lips, looser hips.
Hey.
Love that. Love that, actually.
Nice.
Aces. Aces.
Nice.
I don't
would
have
say
handouts
probably-
for these two individuals as of this moment, but I am going to make a note of it, and I will have that before the end of the night, but after game concludes for the evening.
Yeah. I would probably say at that point, Simri's probably just ending her talks with Laura. There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
So she walks out, scan for the bulk.
He is
I'm
not
probably
hard to
walking
find.
back, mug in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Oh, he's turning around.
He do be standing out.
He do be oring.
You do notice that Bulk has seemingly made 2 night flowers of the adjacent Crescent Lounge very happy with by bequeathing drinks unto their persons.
Simri clocks this.
Simmer,
Simri
you
doesn't say
also
anything,
notice these 2 individuals very not subtly sneaking a peek of the large slab of meat that is currently walking away from them.
Simri just like meets Bulk halfway, just like pats his arm, and it's just, I don't know if you notice or if you care at all, but you are like a walking slab of for women and men alike. I hope you understand.
He just blinks.
Just be
Aren't
careful
we
not to
all?
let.
One more time, Bulk.
Aren't we all?
Fucking preach it, Bulk.
This is
Bulk fucking
Probably.
saying love is love, dude. Let's go.
This is the first time Bulk's probably heard Simri actually laugh. She snorts a little and looks at him and is like, "No, I mean they're attracted to you, buddy."
Oh. Those are probably more welcoming stares than some I've received in the past.
Yeah, I get that.
He'll go just chug the rest of his drink and go inside the bar to return his cup. And then leave if you're done.
Yeet.
Okay.
Gotta go find the fucking black cat at night. Is it a new moon? I swear to God.
I would like an investigation to hunt down 1 Diaz, please.
Kiki.
Kiki.
Please, Kiki.
Please, Diaz.
That's higher than last time. 13.
You are able to hunt down Diaz, who is actually taking a bit of a slower night tonight in non-typical fashion, as you find him kind of skulking in an alleyway, actually near the Silver Lantern Inn. Does bro work?
I know
Yes.
bro works.
Working
never
hard or
looks
hardly
like
working
he's
right now,
working.
you know what I fucking
Yeah, for real. It hardly ever looks like Diaz is working, truly.
Diaz sees you approach with a large slab of cat. Sorry, I just had a joke pop in my head. If someone flirts with Bulk, is it catcalling?
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's cat or walling, babe.
Cat. Oh. Catty
But only because
Wampus.
it's in Blackwall.
Whoa. To both of you.
But the 2 of you approaching, you with Bulk in tow, Diaz looks pleased to see you, and then he gets a curious glance. He gives a curious glance to Bulk, given Bulk's very opposite of you, of your everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
If I remember correctly,
I'm...
Simri probably only comes up to like Bulk's pecs.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm hurt. You found another kitty. What? I thought we had something going there.
Bulk's ear will twitch at Kitty. But he'll turn around, like cross his arms, turn around, and just walk away to give them space because I don't. He's probably getting the vibe. Another one I can't. Okay, bye.
Bulk does see as he's leaving, Simri just pinched the bridge of her nose. There's like a wash of annoyance that comes over her.
Oh, I appear to have hurt the big man's feelings. A shame.
One day. A single
not
day is
today.
all I ask for. It's gonna come when I least expect it, I swear.
Probably.
Anyways. Beyond coming here to apparently be annoyed within an inch of my life. For one, what the fuck are you doing here at the Silver Lantern Inn?
I'm off the clock, dear. Am I not allowed to exist?
Above game. No, not outside of the aspects of to use. Duh, you NPC. No.
Whoa!
That has to be a slur.
Dropping the
Right?
hard N.
Yeah.
Not the N-word, dude.
I have a
the
pen that
N-word.
says essential NPC on it.
I love that, actually.
Wait, in that example, Punk, are they one of the good ones?
Ooh. Ooh, we're gonna move on from that one.
Okay. Jesus.
Moving on from that one.
You're so right, though.
Swiftly.
Simri rolls her eyes as she does. It's like, yeah. Ugh, God, sorry, that was me above game burping. Yeah, should have seen that coming. I'm trying to remember. I did have by CG. I did specifically have Diaz looking out for things on Rook, correct? Hold on. I know I wrote it down somewhere and I should have looked before.
Based on my notes, you kind of gave Diaz and Laura roughly the same mission. Was to just
I
be
do
on the
remember-
lookout for weird shit and keep an eye on your
Yeah.
party members.
I do remember that I was kind of a little bit more specific with Diaz, but I don't exactly remember what it was, and it's pissing me off.
You wanted Diaz to you kind of gave Diaz a bit more information about Rook than you did with Laura, for the intention of Diaz to try and learn a bit more about. Oh,
I did. I found it. Diaz
found it.
was looking more into the Archangel. Laura was looking more into Rook and the Archangels. They both have the
That's
same
right.
amount of information, but different parts of that information.
yes, that's right.
I'm gonna pin that. Which means Simri has to go into detail of what happened.
What about the Archangel specifically did you want Rook to look into?
Did I want Rook to look?
Sorry, did you want Rook to look into? Aha! Surprise! Did you want Diaz to look into?
Well, he matches the body color, so no.
That's profiling.
God, it has been way too long. If I remember correctly, while it was kind of specific to our well, most recent resolved scenario, it was also seeing where they were hanging out the most recently, seeing if there was like a rise in their activity in specific areas.
Right. Diaz would relay to you that there has been, in the following days, a pretty significant rise in Archangel activity, actually in the Dock District. And based on your findings already and his information, you're able to attribute this likely to what was going on at the fishery warehouse and the hunt for what you now know to be the Pixie Ajana.
Yeah. Okay. And that he doesn't even have to do an insight. That's when he mentioned the docks and probably near the fishery, he sees Simri's eyes flick to the wall for a second. Oh no. Oh no.
It's a funny story, actually. I just heard about a bit of a crackdown at a fishery warehouse in the Dock District. One that apparently was run by the Archangels. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Simri, like, pulls some of the hair that you sits over her shoulders and, like, plays with it between her fingers. It'd be so weird if I had anything to do with that, and that if I maybe possibly even told Malachi Draxus to his face that me and one of my companions have no idea why he's trying to, you know, take us down or find us, and that we maybe possibly, you know, fought our way out of their den. That would be so weird if I was involved, though.
Diaz is very cool. Very cool. He's very cool, I promise. Love my NPC.
Very cool, guys, I swear!
I swear, dude!
He's super cool. He has like a really nice tattoo across his fucking back, which is super like well detailed. You guys, it's super
He's
cool.
He's really
like,
handsome and talented.
Talented.
And funny.
Diaz has a really strong sense of being able to keep cool in a lot of scenarios. That's kind of what he does best as far as being in like a social setting. He's really good at being not manipulative, but like deceptive and playing things
neutral.
Cool. Yeah. It is when you mentioned Malachi Draxus and your encounter with him that you distinctly, like a cat who has just seen a toy, you watch his eye. Oh. So it's that kind of party. Well, there is word on the wind that the Archangels are now beginning to look into what exactly happened with that fishery warehouse. The word on the street is that while it was seized by the Black Watch, a certain group of unnamed individuals sauntered into that group, laid waste to the Archangels within, and stood up to the presiding power within the warehouse, one Big Ollie. And he's now kind of giving you the look of like, damn, bitch, what the fuck? So needless to say, and this is of course speculation and rumors, but needless to say, the Archangels aren't fucking happy. And you see that this is the moment where he actually like leans in, and all like the cool visage, the face he was putting on, it all fades, and he gets downright serious with you for a moment. They aren't happy. So I would suggest, if you know anything, maybe keeping low for a bit. But this is merely from an outsider's point of view. What do I know? This is all rumors and speculation.
Just rumination of people who might have been around the area at a certain point. I mean, who really knew if it was actually... I can look like anybody.
Could have been anyone.
I imagine they just stare at each other for a bit. Could have been anyone.
Could have been anyone. And then you see... Bulk, what are you doing at the moment, actually? In reference to this.
He's just idly stretching.
You watch Diaz's eyes kind of drift over towards Bulk. And they kind of come back to you, Simri. Did he?
Simri raises an eyebrow.
Oh, you both made a mess of the place, didn't you? And you're still hanging around together. What did...
Ooh, there's...
He looks like he's about to bop you on the head.
He's about to start throwing
What
balls.
is rule 1? Simmer, you didn't know there were fucking rules. You never hang around your accomplices.
Like, I'm gonna have to go into more depth with you than I would prefer right now. We kind of don't have a choice, given that a serial killer
Oh, well,
is
if
also
we're gonna be
looking
that
for
straightforward
us.
about it. Yo, fucking what? Oh, right, you told me already.
Yeah, looking for us.
Don't say us. There is no we in this regard. Looking for you.
Me, him, his companion, Copper, pretty much anyone who helped out with the docks at the time with the Guinevere. Anyone related to that.
See, that was
So
a lot.
it's-
That was a lot of names, and I didn't hear mine involved in that. But
Yes.
I hear what you're saying. It sounds like you are in a right mess. So, how can I help you? Right now, in this moment, what do you what? Don't take this the wrong way. What the fuck do you want?
Simri looks at the hard camera like, how was I supposed to take that the wrong way?
Bro, you are literally radioactive. No, what do you want?
What do you want?
What's the right way it would
Right? Like-
would have been taken?
I just need consistent information on the arc.
One more time, you cut out on the Archangels.
I just need consistent information on the Archangels' movements and where they are, so I know where to avoid. Because the field has changed, and things are escalating a lot faster than I anticipated.
Yeah, it sure fucking sounds like it. Well, as I said, they are currently looking into the whole thing with their fishery warehouse, which, admittedly, them doing that is a little difficult given that the Black Watch now hold it, but chances are, if you met Malachi Draxus, he likely knows right fucking well who was involved. So I would just, if I were you, I would just lay low for a bit. Maybe they'll forget it.
Kind of the plan. Simri looks at the hard camera.
We can remain hopeful.
You can. Mine died a long time ago.
Dark, twisted. That's why I love you.
Ew. He can't tell if that was a real ill or a playful one.
He's gonna insight you.
I do my best to roll a deception.
Yeah,
man.
roll deception.
Oh, that's a 7. As long as he rolls over a 7.
The best part, he got an 8. He also rolled like shit.
So I could say it's probably like 49% real, 51% joking.
Ouch.
Sorry, that's just a natural reaction. No, I'm not sorry.
Hey, at least you didn't hit me. I still remember the first time.
Don't make me do it again.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I know you're into it, that's why I said don't make me do it again. Does he do that?
Yeah.
Freak. Fucking freak. Anyways. Simri looking everywhere but Diaz right now.
Sorry. That's a really good gift for what Diaz is doing right now.
Yeah. Simri, once again.
Outside.
Why are these cats fighting outside the tavern?
But anything else for Diaz?
God. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else for Diaz. I think specifically for Diaz, because she know he would thoroughly enjoy her endorsement, she would tell him about the 3 times. She had to go back to Adder to tell him sorry. He was supposed to be watching Leith.
Ooh, he must hate you for that.
You'd think he would, but maybe it had something to do with the bird mask that he wears, but I gave him an onyx and some gold, and everything seemed to be okay.
That seems like profiling. Just a little bit. And I don't know if that makes it worse or not.
Yeah, I honestly don't know either, because truly it did seem like it smoothed things over.
Do you think he's a bird?
I don't think
Is that a
he
little
bird.
is that a little on the nose, on the beak? Him wearing a bird mask as a bird?
You know, we've never seen under the mask. But
I
I've
don't
never
think
listened
he has
closely
feathers.
enough. I've never looked closely enough to see if he's ever shown skin. I can see under the mask, or like listen to when he talks to hear if I can like hear a beak. So
He's gonna have an accent with the beak.
right? Yeah, bro.
Good night, J Frost.
But yeah, that was the last
like
thing.
providing snakes to go stab their fucking
Right.
S's.
But yeah, I feel like Simri
I can't
to
understand your
Yeah,
accent.
What your accent? I feel like Semri, to lighten the mood, kind of switches into jokey mode, into embarrassing herself.
Yeah. Talking about this whole thing with Adder.
Before returning home.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else for Bulk and Simri's little outing?
I mean, other than Semri's normal paranoia of checking to make sure oh god. Checking to make sure they aren't followed, no.
As
Alright.
you meet up with Bulk and you're about to get on your way, Bulk, you actually do hear your name called out for a moment by a voice you recognize as from inside the Silver Lantern Inn, a large lizard folk kind of saunters out and goes, "Bulk! Is that you, my man?" As you see the proprietor and your friend Nash begin to approach you.
Bulk's gonna like look around warily, meet him halfway, and then gesture him back in towards the inn.
How are you doing, my friend? Okay, we're going inside. Okay.
Big sexy himself.
Please,
Gonna
I
whisper
have to
in.
get out of the cold.
Just gonna whisper in his ear holes, like as is. Weird shit going on.
What do you mean weird shit?
Simri just like slips inside
Weird illegal
behind
shit,
them.
Probably.
Because they're
Be
Lord.
safe. It's even less safe for me to come back now, but I will. Hopefully.
Hey,
promise.
is that why you left? Are you in trouble? Can I help?
No.
No!
Ooh. Wait, did Simri tell him about he didn't tell him about the beefcake going missing.
No, not yet. Simri hasn't had time to talk
Nope.
to you about it yet.
Things have been alright. Some people were made mad. A beehive was kicked.
How big is the hive? Are we talking like honeybees or are we talking like wasps? Because I don't like
Probably
wasps. Oh, God.
Oh.
I don't know if they'll forget anytime soon.
Oh, Bulk.
One me, specifically.
He's gonna incite you.
Go ahead!
That's not great. That's an 8. I don't know what he would get from that.
It was me.
He's not hiding anything, he's like, it wasn't me, but I did.
I was
Well,
involved, but I didn't do it.
I only split a
I
couple
kinda-
skulls,
Broke some ankles.
broke some
Oh,
bones.
Bulk. Well, I won't trouble you then, but you know you got a place here if you ever need it.
Oh, not a trouble. If anything, those broken booths are probably piling up again.
I don't like to talk about it.
I'll try to make time to help.
I'm working on it. I know a few folk, but I will say the place doesn't have the same air without you around. Just be safe, okay?
You too. Watch out for folks from the capital.
Making a note. Balk alludes to Nash about the current dangers of Blackwall and to be cautious in regards to Reichenberg.
I think I made some new friends. Nightflowers were nice.
He is going to insight you.
Go ahead!
You see, he... okay. I'm understanding now. Sorry, threw me for a bit of a loop there. I wasn't prepared to judge, but that did kind of... that did surprise me a little bit, but now I'm understanding. I'm on the same page.
I'll keep my ear to the ground for you, the inn, and now this lounge. But it is for the best that I not hang around. And I'll just clasp Nash's hand.
Nash, while not as physically fit as you, he is... I mean, fucking look at him. He is
He's pretty
chunky.
fit.
Yeah. He is definitely the largest lizard folk you've seen. Admittedly, you have not seen many. But he clasps... clasps your arm. I can't say that word for some fucking reason. Clasps your arm. English is my first language, I swear. I swear.
Slur.
I slur.
No, don't slur.
Ooh, I'm about to say a gamer word.
You didn't say the gamer word.
But
Jesus.
with that, you and Simri make your way home for the night, and I guess the question is, well, I was gonna ask Solomon about him surveying Blackwall again at night. I guess we'll have to handle that next session. Somebody remind me. But does anyone else have anything for the evening hours right now? Going once? Going twice? Okay.
Nope.
Alrighty. Well, my friends, I would just like to know, where is everyone staying for the evening? Because I know for the past couple nights, folks have been held up in the Copper Piece, and I know that there was mention that we were doing one more night of those, that being the previous night, before people began to return to their regular abodes. So I just kind of want a general overview of where people are tonight.
If people want to go back to their regular houses, this is a good time for it, I'd say.
Hawk isn't yet.
Pact definitely
Not
would
for a
like to
while.
go back to his. Pact would like to go back to his place, mostly, especially after the earlier conversation earlier that day. He needs to be somewhat alone.
Okay.
He let things air out.
So Solomon and Lath returning back to the tower, Pact returning to his apartment, Copper and Simri in the Copper Piece, and it sounds like Bulk is still bunking in the Copper Piece as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Bulk sleeps on Simri's bed, and Simri sleeps on top of.
Bulk
Bed on bed.
And Bulk might genuinely be more comfortable than your bed.
Truly.
I like that.
Not what's happening. Just a funny thought. Simri likes her bed. No one else is getting in her bed.
Let's see. I'm just changing my music once more. As far as things with you go, Pact, being back in the safety of your own apartment, You do give Ajana a bit of room to spread her wings, as one were to say. And as you begin to settle down for the night, she will actually take up a very, very small, take a spot in a very, very small portion of your bed. This is way more comfortable than sleeping in that tube. She does like a big, almost like kitty style stretch.
Question above game.
Mhm.
I thought she was only able to speak Broken Common.
Ah, you know what? You're so right. That one's on me.
Soft.
She's nice.
Just pats it soft.
Yeah, honestly. She mutters something in Sylvan, realizing you can't understand, and then goes, soft.
He'll nod and just mention, I could make tiny bed for, and he'll just kind of point towards one of the cupboards, mostly for your own space.
She seems to understand this and gets quite excited at the notion. She kind of like bounces up a little bit, kind of clapping her hands. You make her a tiny little apartment in one of your drawers, one of your empty drawers that you had maybe like the loose object in there, your junk drawer, which was just for that. And you don't have a lot of things, so it was pretty empty.
He'll also kind of like make a mention, like as he's like kind of like sewing everything together and whatnot. We teach Common to you at a later. Help with speaking. I don't know. Like he looks like he's inside his own head right now.
She will, in response to this, you see her eyes glow a little bit, and she will nod excitedly. Thank you.
Just keep out trouble for now.
She thinks for a moment. Oh, okay. Okay. But you knit together a tiny little bed, a tiny little setup for your new pixie friend? Friend. We'll say friend for now.
Yeah, might as well.
Roommate. And the two of you go off to sleep. It is a bit weird now having this knowledge of someone now in your space. It's kind of like when you... I don't know if this was just a me thing, but being like at a sleepover and having that like underlying anxiety of being like, I'm sleeping in the same room as someone else that I don't normally sleep with.
This is
Cool,
weird.
but
Help.
weird. Yeah.
He will kind of just like lay on his... It's like he will just kind of sit on his futon and just kind of bring his chest to his knees, trying to help, like just trying to let the day wash over. But it's kind of hitting him in a way that he wasn't really expecting at all.
Yeah. The past couple days have been pretty fucking hectic. So it's really kind of hitting you a bit more than normal being back in your own space, being able to kind of just unwind for a minute. You feel that release of tension.
Before going to bed, he will definitely like go back to the window, light up a cigarette just to like help with it, and then he'll just try and go to sleep, but it's going to be very difficult.
Okay. Understood. Alrighty. Now, I do have one more question. Bulk, I know that you and Pact were sleeping in the attic. And it sounds like you are going to be within the copper piece for probably a few more days.
Yeah.
So,
Copper, you might as well just consider Balk a tenant for a bit.
that was going to be my question, is Copper going to set up a space for Bulk either?
Do you have to? He'll just take a corner in the fucking attic. Hot air rises.
It is why Simri's up there.
There is some space in the storage room that would fit Bulk if you wanted to make a small space for him there, Copper, so that way Simri can also have her own privacy, but that is up to you.
Copper sighs and moves half of his stolen and illicit goods into a different section.
Look, it's fine. He'll just sit. He'll sleep down there by it. He just needs a futon to roll out and a blanket. You can just say he's guarding it.
He pulls a futon out of the illicit goods.
I just remember there is a quiet corner in the shop. Bulk is just sleeping there.
Yeah.
Bulk is just laying on the mound of fucking pillows.
Seconds as a guard for it. It's all right.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, he's definitely
watch
afraid of
Bulk.
inconveniencing and getting Nash involved. Y'all are already involved, so he doesn't mind bothering y'all.
Yeah, Bulk, you were in Simri's quiet corner. There is such a plethora of pillows and just like soft things to lay on.
Okay. Alrighty. You all bunk down for the night. You all drift off to sleep, and you all gain the benefit of a long rest. But I do have one scene I want to do real quick before we conclude our session for the evening.
No, please don't kill me.
No, please!
I'm innocent.
Will you tell him the beefcakes are going missing?
Yeah. Yes, on the way back to the copper piece, Simri will tell Bulk the information. God.
No, Nash!
There's just so fucking funny about addressing it as the whole situation as the beefcakes going missing.
Beefcakes are getting kidnapped! No!
No! Somebody's stealing the himbos!
No!
We need to have guards posted at every gym.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway.
Oh my god, okay, do your scene. Jeez.
Anyways. Simri.
Oh god, yes?
Simri. You are in the midst of a deep slumber. One that is more associated with exhaustion than anything else.
Okay.
The past couple days have been really strenuous, tedious, and that's not even to say about to mention the fact that you have had folk that you barely know sleeping in your chambers.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, you stir in the middle of the night.
That's cool, that's great. Sounds about right, honestly.
Simri,
Uh-huh.
there is someone here. In your room. Right now. It is this realization that crosses your mind as you shoot awake. And you try to sit up. But you are unable. As your body refuses to move. It's like you're frozen. Your muscles tense. But you can see, as your eyes drift down, sat in the dark corner of the room is a cloaked figure.
Leave me alone.
They are hunched forward slightly. You can't make out their face or any defining features given their dark visage and the dark shadows of your room. But they are most certainly there. I simply wanted to bring you a gift. As well as get one more good look at you. The heat of a chase makes not a suitable environment for study. But this... You truly are a prime specimen, aren't you? And here I thought that old wizard's experiment had failed. But here you are.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck.
Nephilim. Yes, you will be most suitable. They sit there, staring at you. It's probably no more than 10, 20 seconds, but it feels like minutes, hours, before eventually they rise. They stand to their full height. The chair in the corner creaks. And you notice as they stand, an object has been left on the table next to where they sat. The finer details of it are hard to make out, but it's... Well, we'll get to the finer details of what it is here in a moment. Thank you for your time. Please do me a favor and remain in Blackwall. Having to hunt you down would be ever so irritating, and I would rather not hurt you if I can help it. As this figure makes their way to the window. Oh, and I know you're wondering, but fret not. The orc is being well cared for. Gilguk, I believe his name was, a fine subject. He shall be put to good use. And it is then as they hang with one foot outside the window, as they with their hand, they reach over and they slightly center this object left on the table. Give my regards to your associate. If he wishes to send subjects my way, I ask that he send more suitable candidates.
Yeah.
And
I
with
don't know
that,
if you would do an insight on Simri, given her frozen state. It would be pretty hard for her to show any emotion through it.
mm-hmm.
But if he does, and I highly doubt it would be very hard. Unlike the fear from before that Simri would clearly have, there's anger now. Just behind her eyes. The normally probably pretty stationary ring of red within the gold is rippling like flames, one would say.
Their final words before they leave, before they descend outwards into the darkness of Blackwall. Good. You're angry. That means you're motivated. Hopefully you will solve this one sooner than your last. Tick. Tock. As they vanish into the night. Simmery, roughly 10 to 20 minutes goes by, it feels like, before you finally begin to feel the stiffness in your bones and your muscles. The feeling begins to return, and as you stumble out of your bed, you make your way to the table. We're sat in the center of it. You light the candle next to it. As you see before you, a vase. A vase of skin and hair.
Oh, lovely, thanks.
A vase made out of the head of Salvador Brothwaite, the informant that Copper had looking into Rook Ashford.
Fuck!
Get that name, damn it.
Within the mouth, held firmly between the teeth of this head of Salvador, there's a note. The note reads, "I shine another's light upon the ground, and take on many shapes as I fly around. I encourage others' noise, but I make no sound. Elements of your home to my ways are bound." And as you are gifted the second of Rook Ashford's riddles, that is where we are going to end tonight. You thought I wasn't going to invoke trauma. I didn't kill you,
Still
bud.
fucking mad.
Block's gonna be so mad that asshole was right there.
Well, the one time he decided to not stay in the attic, of course.
Fucking the one time Pact isn't there. What the fuck?
So, fun fact, this was actually supposed to happen the previous night. But because you guys were there and what happened with Ajana, I was like, well, I had to prioritize that. And so I had to put this off another night.
And it just kind of wound up lining up.
It did. It did. But, my friends, thank you for joining us tonight. We have to get on out of here. It is 11 o'clock, so that means our time here in Blackwall has come to an end for this week. But with that, with a new riddle in the party's possession, with many questions left unanswered, let's go ahead and send it around the table. Let's go ahead and start with Bun.
Cool. This is great. This is fantastic. Simri can't be left alone. But hey, above game, you guys got a nice little lore drop about Simri.
Uh-huh. And none of the party was privy to it.
Nope, not a single part. And honestly, I feel like that's the part about Rook popping up. No one else. Except for, obviously, Copper, whom Semri told. No one else will be there to figure that out, but everyone else above the game will be like, what?
Remember that gif I posted earlier of the smiling dog?
Yes. But yes, I am the flustered one. I played Simri, the ever so traumatized, now dropped Nephilim. That's fun. You can find me on Blue Sky Ko-Fi, or my dice, well, my shop sales and my dice commissions are half off for the holidays.
Let's go.
You can also
Commission Bun, they're really
me,
cool and talented.
You can also occasionally find me on the YouTube, where I kind of post speed paints. TikTok as well, occasionally on Instagram. I just use it to cross post. This Tuesday,
Rascals and Ravnica while we continue the melodrama, not the melodrama, the fallout of patricide and being around Tusk's mom. Because that's an interesting combo right there.
What's up, brothers? I'm
But-
here.
And then maybe possibly, I don't know, whenever Tart invites me for stream, you'll find me on his channel. But we'll go with who has to go to sleep next. Punkles.
Hello, I am Punk Your Dog. I play the Beefcake who's drawing eyes now, not just out of fear, which will be a nice change for him. Balk. I haven't been very social lately, but I am going to try and bring back streaming next week, because this job should start very, very soon.
Let's go.
Finally. Probably be coming back streaming Hades 2, or more Binding of Isaac, just vibing.
He's too my
But
beloved.
till then, you can find me, and even past then, you can find me on Bluetooth, Instagram, Red Note, all at Punkyard Dog. That's me. Do I pick or you pick?
You can pick.
Joe!
Hi, I'm Joe. I played Pact. River go.
I'll allow it. River.
Oh no, he's dead.
River's not having a great time.
Oh.
No.
You can find me
River.
over on my socials anywhere. Wicked River 97. Just having a day. IEP.
Yeah.
I tossed to someone else.
But you rolled an
GG.
18.
You did.
Yeah, that's not the highest I rolled.
Yeah.
I am the CG. I did a lot of talking this session. I got in trouble.
You did. Not just you.
Yeah.
We got in trouble.
Yeah. You got yelled at by Grandpa.
And then I got in trouble again.
For different reasons.
Eh.
I'm the CG. Tune in for Rascals. Tune in this Thursday for Festive Fantasy. Let's fucking go. That's it for me. I think that's everyone. Dart?
Yeah.
Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Farting Tart. I am your DM for the evening. You can find me at twitch.tv/fartingtart, where I have been doing a few variety streams. I've been playing Night Rain. I've been playing We Were Here with Donut. Oh, it's been a good time. The next time you'll see me, I don't think there's going to be a stream tomorrow, unless I'm feeling fucking crazy, in which case you'll see me later this week. But the next stream here on this channel will be on Tuesday for the Rascals and Ravnica brothers, who is back on Tuesday nights, which we got to have a bit of a relaxing time last session. Surely Jake wouldn't rip that out from underneath us, would he? Stares at the hard camera. But
I just got caught up literally last Thursday.
let's go. But on top of that, this Thursday, if you saw this last Thursday, we have begun our yearly venture back into the setting of Final Fantasy with our yearly Christmas campaign, Festive Fantasy, which is just a short campaign where that takes place within the realm of Final Fantasy. We run it through the month of December, run by one CG. That has been a very, very good time. This year we are joined by our guests Tweets, Citric, and Zymosite. It's very, very exciting. It's been a very good time thus far. That's going to be our second episode. Is going to be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to tune in for that. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And if you didn't show up last session and tell Wiley happy birthday because it was his birthday, you have to do it this week or else.
Yes.
But we are going to raid. We're actually going to raid into my friend Tyler. Because I haven't
have-
gotten to raid Tyler in a hot second.
This
and
is true.
I
but
love Tyler
did-
very much.
Did you notice what I made the status for the call right now?
I did. She's sitting on my blood till I.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure it was on.
Have you been waiting? You waited fucking like 4 hours to ask me that?
You say I waited. It's more like I forgot.
But everyone go show Tyler some love. Tyler is currently playing Breath of the Wild, which is a very good game. Wait. No, wait! Did Tyler end stream? Fuck, Tyler ended stream! Wait!
Wait.
Alright, we're going to rate Tiki instead.
Tiki.
I'm glad.
That fucking nerd.
I'm so fucking glad I checked Tyler's stream again, because I shit you not, when I checked their stream about 2 minutes ago, they were live.
It happens.
Everyone go show Tiki some love. Tiki is doing Mech Warrior 5. Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. Yeah, thank you all for joining us. We love you all so very much. And we will be back once more again in the next 7 days. We'll return back to the city of Blackwall for Sins of the Blood. Thank you all for joining us. We love you all so very much. And remember, as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. You are loved, you are valid, and if no one's told you today, you fucking matter. We love you all. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Laters.
Wait.
Bye.